Why shop Beckley Auto Mall?
Because of the selection.
Because of the people.
The prices.
Because of the great customer service.
We got everything we wanted, and we'll be coming back here for our next one.
Beckley Auto Mall has been your go-to dealer for years, with the best selection, service, and lowest prices. Our people are committed to helping you every day.
Come see for yourself. We're at the point of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd Drive. Online at BeckleyAutomall.com.
Best selection, lowest prices. Come get it all at Beckley Auto Mall.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Who would like to be a winner of our Business of the Week drawing? Let me tell you how you can do that. If you are a listener of 106.9 Spirit FM and you listen at your place of business through radio or our website 1069spiritfm.com or even by your phone through our TuneIn app, you can enter to win. Just visit our website to enter, and it may be you enjoying lunch at Bob Evans in Fayetteville. And as always, keep listening to WQTZ 106.9 Spirit FM.
Hi, welcome back, everybody. We had a few glitches in the system here, a little internet trouble, but I think we're up and running again. We apologize for that. And on the bright side, they didn't have to sit and listen to us talk for 15 more minutes. So we're getting set for some football. Not sure what's going on here. Midland Trails players all went down the end zone shaking hands. I'm not sure who's down there, but I know we got homecoming tonight. We also got reunions for from 1977 up to 87, the first 10 years of Midland Trail school here. So we got a lot of alumni in the end zones. I don't know if they're going down and speak to the alumni or what they're doing, but
looks like they're just shaking some hands.
Yep. So maybe they're running for office or something. They're campaigning. Frankie Isaac's probably running for
mayor of Hico.
Yeah. So Frank's probably got him up there doing a little campaigning. So anyway, we're about set to get underway here from Roger Eads Field, Patriot Stadium in Hico. Liberty Raiders come in at 3-2 on the season. They've lost their last two games. And surprising that we thought it was a surprise last week. They lost to Summers County 10-8 after scoring 40 against Clay the week before. And Coach Workman just said about his team, I was going to talk about this before we went off the air, the last couple of years, Liberty has struggled mightily. And he said, their goal coming in, we were talking about playoffs and that sort of thing, and their goal coming in to this season was to be competitive. And he said so far they've been competitive in every game, and it feels like they're going to be competitive tonight. So should be a good one.
Yeah, Greg, like you say, I think as we talked about in the pregame, really, really interesting football game on both sides. Lots of implications for both teams. So should be a pretty good matchup, too.
All set for the kickoff. Zach Moore is set to kick it off for Midland Trail. Ryan Sims back deep for the Raiders. And we're about set to go once we get them all out of the alumni section up there. The players running back down. And,
got about half of them ready, it looks like.
Yep. So Liberty's been out on the field waiting, and now the Midland Trail players finally get down, and now they're having a little trouble getting their kickoff team lined out. Now they
12. Let's say they had 12, and they brought one off. Well, 1, 2, 3. They got 11 now.
Yeah, it looks like they're good. The one sprinted out of the end zone back onto the line there.
Zach Moore is set to kick, and we're just about ready to get underway. The Beckley Auto Mall game of the week. Coming to you from Hico, Zach Moore's kicks it deep, and it goes all the way back to the 10 where Sims takes it there. He's up over the 20, the 25, back out to 30, takes a hit there, and gets wiped out by about half the Midland Trail kickoff team. So Liberty Raleigh starts 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Good kick by Zach Morris. He's taken over the kicking duties here the last couple of games on the kickoffs.
Yeah, a little bit different with Bo Thompson kind of kicks a little short, squib-like, and Zach just kicks it deep.
Yeah, the Liberty return man fielded it at about his own 15-yard line there.
I think it surprised him a little bit because the kick went so deep because, like you said, Bo's kicks have been short on the ground.
And that's just why they were planned.
Here comes Liberty out, and they are spread out. They got two receivers out to the right, two to the left. And they're going to give it to the motion man. Looks like he might look to throw, and it is Ian Sloan, deep pass, and that pass intended for Braden Howe, and it falls incomplete. So they send Sloan in motion, pitch him the ball, a little halfback pass. Falls incomplete, so already a little bit of trickeration from the Raiders.
Looked like they had that set up from the get-go.
Yep.
They shifted him into the backfield and tried to run a toss pass there. So, but
if you're Liberty, you hate you wasted that early.
Yeah,
Didn't get nothing out of it.
Yep. A little bit overthrown, but Trail had pretty good coverage back there.
Same
Cody
formation. And in quarterbacking, Isaac Adkins, he's listed as a running back and a linebacker. We talked to Cy Persinger about this last night. He said their linebacker was their quarterback, and he's a big guy. He's a pretty good-sized fella, and he tries to keep it himself, and he's going to lose a couple on that as he just tried to take the direct snap, go forward with it, and he's going to lose about a yard and a half on the play. So it brings up third down now and 11 for Liberty. So that Midland Trail defense been stellar last 4 or 5 games, and they're looking tough already tonight.
Yeah, Liberty thought they'd catch a little bit off guard with this spread, but they were ready for it.
Atkins in the shotgun. He's got Logan Dodrill behind him. 2 receivers to both sides. Atkins takes the shotgun snap, drops, looks. He's flushed out of the pocket. Now he's grabbed, and he's going to be dropped.
Dylan Wilson.
Gets it back to about the original line of scrimmage before he goes down there. Dylan Wilson on the tackle for Midland Trail, and that's going to force a Liberty punt. So a good defensive stand right off the bat by this Patriot D.
Yeah, nothing doing for the Liberty offense that time. Looked like Midland Trail was ready for whatever Liberty wanted to do there on that first possession of the game.
He had good protection. I think if he wouldn't have stepped up, he just stayed where he was at, he may be able to get something off. But he stepped right into the pressure of Midland Trail.
Cody Harrell back deep for the punt. Dodrill to punt it away. It's a nice high spiraling kick. Comes down at about the 35, takes a Liberty bounce down over the 30. And now it's going to roll back toward the 30. Gets up about the 29-yard line where it's down right there by the Raiders. So a nice punt. Midland Trail takes over for their first possession of the night on their own 29-yard line. And we are just underway. We don't have a functioning clock anywhere. So
yeah, it looks like the backup clock has went out as well down there.
Was it working earlier?
I haven't seen it on.
It had it was showing the time originally, but
that's going to be
not sure what's going on down there with the backup play game clock.
Saw Coach Jeff Eads down there on the clock, and apparently it's come unplugged.
Could maybe be what the timeout is. No.
Yeah, I guess the officials are going to keep it on the field, so we'll not really we'll be able to guesstimate. But
Coach Eads might have stepped on the plug down there.
He might have. Trying to make a move.
I'm going to guess probably about 10 minutes. I mean, that first possession was probably about a 2-minute possession.
All right, here comes Midland Trail out with it. Vines in his shotgun. 2 guys in the backfield with him. Looks like Ewing and Robert Ruffner. Ruffner takes it over the left side. He's got room, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. Robert Ruffner, first play from scrimmage for Midland Trail. Oh. He starts celebrating a little too early, and he goes down at about the 4-yard line. So a big run there.
67 yards,
67 yards for Ruffner. Right up the middle.
He felt Dodrill coming on him, and he tried to take it to the right side, but Dodrill was quick because Ruffner looked like he was going to be gone.
Yeah, it looked like Ruffner was going to go to the house that time, but stopped at the 5-yard line, so Midland Trail will be set up first and goal.
Spot him on the 5. Vines in the shotgun. Ruffner behind him. Got their power formation set over to the right side with 2 lead blockers there. And they give it to Ruffner to that right side. He's hit and dropped immediately
Dustin
at that 5-yard line. So nice tackle there by Dustin Workman, 5'10", 190-pound junior. Lowered the boom on Ruffner that time. So it brings up second down now and goal for Midland Trail. Looking over the sideline, get their play call in. Again, power formation I mentioned, they put the two lead running backs over just outside the tackle. And that's what they're set up in again. Vines takes a snap. He's going to give it to Ruffner again. And again, he's going to be dropped. This time a big loss of about 4 yards back to the 9. So look for that fake handoff to Ruffner this time. And Vines with the bootleg. That's usually what they run
I thought
here.
that's what you may see there because that left side looks like it's going to be wide open.
Yep.
Because Vines has got enough speed. He's got a lot of room. If Isaacs or Sims over there can pick up the block, is going to be key.
Third down and 9 for Midland Trail. Griffin Boggs checks back into the lineup for the Patriots. They overload the left side this time.
You don't got to get it all here, but it'd be nice to pick up about 5 or 6 of it.
Yep, Vines in the shotgun. Power formation set up to the left, and they're going to pitch it outside to Ruffner. Looks like he's got room. Closes now. He's close to the goal line. Fights his way in. Touchdown, Midland Trail. Robert Ruffner on the 9-yard carry. Pushes it into the end zone and gives Midland Trail the quick early lead, 6-0. So that was a short drive by Midland Trail. Four plays.
71 yards, 4 plays.
So Midland Trail now looking for the extra point. Shockey will be in for this extra point. Talon Shockey. Got this extra point tried down pretty well now. Struggled a little bit the first game. Gets the kick off high enough, long enough, and good enough. So, just like that, Midland Trail 4 plays, and they take the early lead 7-0 here on homecoming night over the Liberty Raiders. So, Robert Ruffner picking right up where he left off, 281 yards last week.
If you're an on-pace guy, you're well on pace for that.
Well on pace for that. And big play there from Ruffner that time.
And he had a huge hole to run through on that first run.
Yeah, he pretty much was untouched and right down the middle of the field. Thought he was going to take it all the way and got caught from behind, but he was heading to the end zone. I think he started celebrating just a little too soon.
Looked like he kind of let off the gas there and got caught from behind. But as you said, Midland Trail, nothing fancy on the first play of the ball game. They just run a power off the right side, and Ruffner goes untouched for 67 yards.
No, before the game, that's what we were talking. You said want to get through this bye week. Just probably going to rely on a lot of Ruffner.
Yep.
Maybe some long. I mean, you want long drives, but if you're going to score that easy, you got to take it.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, Zach Moore is set to kick it off again for Midland Trail. Ryan Sims deep for the Raiders.
He's standing at his own 10 on this one. He's
backed up a little bit this time. Nice big full moon out tonight. It's a Halloween moon. Now Midland Trail changes it up just a little bit.
Thompson kicks it.
Thompson coming from the side, and he squirts it down on the ground, picked up at the 15, and running around looking for some running room is Cook Dakota.
Coach Miller with the trick play.
And Cook Dakota picks it up. He gets it back to about the 25 where he's dropped there. A 10-yard return for Dakota. Liberty takes over their second drive of the night from their own 25-yard line.
Both teams opening up the playbooks early here. You know, Liberty come out with the toss pass, try to run the first play. Coach Miller dialed up a little something on the kickoff that time. So,
all right, Midland Trail with 11 guys up close to that line of scrimmage. They're crowding it up in there. I'm thinking they're saying Liberty can't throw the ball. So they're going to challenge to pass it, and they do try to run it again. Got Sims on a quick pitch, and he's got room up over the 30 to the 40. Drug down finally at the 45-yard line on the tackle there for Midland Trail, Jonathan Stark. And that time, Midland Trail had 11 guys bunched up to the line of scrimmage. And once he broke that first line, there wasn't anybody back there to stop him. They had to catch him from behind. So he pushes it all the way up to the 45.
20-yard pickup for Sims.
20 yards on that first down carry for Sims. Liberty still first and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
And on his bunt, well, they got him spread out here.
Atkins has 3 receivers split out to the right, one to the left. He's got a guy right beside him on his right side, and that's Sims. And he hands it off, a little trap play to the inside, and he'll get about a yard before he's brought down by a host of Midland Trail players led by Griffin Boggs.
Yeah, Griffin Boggs made initial contact, kind of grabbed him by his legs, and the rest of them piled on. Hey, at least we won't have anybody yelling at us to give the play
That's right.
time tonight because
nobody knows. We don't have the time. We don't have the time to be given the time. All right, Atkins in the shotgun. Same formation. Second down now, 9 for the Raiders. Atkins rolling out to his right. Looking, decides to hold on to it. He's going to get forward across the 50. Right out of bounds there, probably about the 49. Looks like the spot's going to be on the Trail 49, so he picks up about 5 on the play, so it'll bring up third down now and 4 for Liberty. So nice run there by Atkins. I'm not sure. I don't know if he ever really intended to throw that. Midland Trail's backed off a little bit now from that defense. They've were squeezed up in there pretty tight early, but they backed her up a little bit now with their corners and their safety dropping back somewhat. Again, middle of the field pretty wide open. They've got 3 receivers split to the left. The Trail linebackers there to hesitate, and they're going. They do throw it right over the middle, and that's the open spot I just mentioned. And they've got Sims, and he breaks the tackle, and he's over the 10, or down to the 20 rather, and then tripped up right to the last minute. Fortunately, Harrell got him by the ankle right there, or he was going to score. And I just had looked at the middle of the field out there. They've got those 3 receivers to the left side. All the corners and the safety moved over to the left side. The linebackers for Trail moved up in the gaps, and they were blitzing, left the middle of the field wide open. They just dropped it to Sims out of the backfield, and he takes it all the way from the 49 down to the 15, actually on about the 14.
Yeah, all Atkins had to do was just kind of lay a little dump pass over it.
Yep, here's Atkins on the keeper himself. He's got room over the right side. He goes forward for about 5.
Mark him down probably about the 10.
So that was a 34-yard pass from Atkins to Sims. Liberty threatening. 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball on the Midland Trail 10-yard line.
Early on, we've seen a little bit of everything from this Liberty offense.
All right, Atkins takes direct snap again. He's going to keep it. He's got room over the left, breaks the tackle, stretches it out, close to the goal line, and they're going to give him the touchdown. So Isaac Atkins, the quarterback, took the direct snap, went over the left side, broke a tackle, and then stretched it out with the man hanging on his leg like an old bulldog. Put it in the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing fancy that time. They just spread Midland Trail out,
Yep.
direct snap it back to Atkins, and told him to find a hole, and he scores off a 10-yard quarterback keep.
A little reminiscent of a man they used to call the bowling ball, played for the Miami Dolphins, named Don Nottingham. Atkins kind of reminds you of him, a little short, heavy guy, big boy. Kick is good, and I didn't even look to see who the kicker was, but he nails it. So Logan Dodrell with the kick. So, just like that, Liberty, 75-yard drive. And
it was a nice answer.
Yep, nice answer to that early score by Midland Trail. So, they tie the ball game up 7-7. So, it looks like we're in for a dogfight.
Yeah, looks like could be a high-scoring affair on homecoming night here in Hico.
Yep.
A lot of fireworks on and off the field.
Well, we got a break in the action here. I want to give a shout-out to one of our faithful listeners, Jeremy Legg, and we understand that Jeremy has been snowed under by some medical issues, so we want to give him a shout-out. Appreciate him listening to us.
Yep, shout out to Jeremy. Thank you. We appreciate all the support.
Hope he recovers quick. All right, here we go. 7-all. We don't know how much time's left. Got no clock operating
4:52 sounds like a good guess.
4:52. We'll go with it.
Maybe the first one to 21 wins, Greg.
We may be home by 9 o'clock.
Logan Dodrell set to kick off for Liberty. Cody Harrell deep for Midland Trail. And here's the kick. Boots it away. It's a high kick. Goes down about the 20. Didn't have a chance. It's out of bounds.
That one never landed inbounds.
Yeah, never even come close. And that goes out to 21. So Midland Trail take over on the 35. 1st and 10 from there. So they give Midland Trail pretty good field position to start this second drive. 1st and 10.
Probably see another heavy dose of Ruffner.
Yep. Yeah, you look down here at this Midland Trail sideline. It looks like the walking wounded down here. You got jerseys everywhere with no pads.
Kind of like a MASH unit down there. Yep.
And we've got Bolts Willis down there strolling the sidelines as well.
You know, he just stays down there in the trenches, doesn't he, Greg?
He does. He works it hard.
Yep.
All right, here comes Midland Trail. Vines into shotgun. 2 running backs with him. 2 split to the left, and he hands it off to Ruffner deep, and he's hit, and he stopped immediately back there. Let's see who that tackle was. Nice tackle.
Yeah, he ain't going to pick up anything.
Jeffrey Bowles, linebacker, and also like Dustin Workman, and they snuffed him right at the line of scrimmage, and that was a good hard hit by the Raiders. 2nd down and 10. No gain for Ruffner on that one.
They try to see him bounce something to the outside. A lot of it's been right inside the tackle so far.
Same formation, and we got a flag down before the play starts. And again, we talk about these injuries for Midland Trail. You know, you look out there, and I know from experience coaching a little bit of football back in the day, when you have a guy hurt at this level of football, you got to move 4 or 5 guys around to cover him.
Yeah,
and they've got about 6 or 7 guys hurt.
And that it's like a snowball effect. Once you have to move one person, that puts another person out of possession, and it's just a effect goes all the way through the team.
Yep, 5-yard penalty on Liberty, lined up in the neutral zone. Here's Ruffner again with it over the right side. Got a little bit of room this time. Going to have enough for the first down as he gets up over the 45 to the 46. So about a 6-yard gain by Robert Ruffner on that one. A little better hole that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like Midland Trail may be finding something over this right side of the line. Both the Ruffners, a couple of his big runs have been over that right side of the line.
Got the power formation set to the left this time.
We got Boggs in the ball game now.
And they give to Boggs over that left side, and he breaks the tackle. But then, again, as we like to say, snowed under Jared Baldwin and a host of other Liberty Raiders.
He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. He was hit about 3 yards behind and broke the tackle.
So it brings up 2nd down and 10. No gain for Boggs on that first down play. Again, we have no idea what the time situation is. We got a clock that's come back on life a little bit, but nothing on it. All right, here's Vines with it. Hands it off to, again, I believe it was Boggs.
I believe it was Boggs, Greg.
Yep, Boggs with it, and he's dropped immediately. And getting up out of that pile there looks like Jeffrey Bowles again. Bowles wreaking havoc on that inside. 3rd down now and 10. And looked like he lost a little bit of yardage. The chain, the down marker guy over there hasn't moved, but the football went backwards. And you can clearly see from where we're at.
If there's one thing we've learned, never trust those.
Well, you can see from where we're at that he's a yard ahead of where the football is. So he didn't even move. All right, here we go again. Vines in the shotgun. He's going to carry it himself this time over the left side. He's racked up and brought down. He gets it over to the Liberty 49. He's going to pick up about 5 on that. But that's not going to be near enough for a first down. That brings up 4th down.
And interested to see who's going to be handling the punting duties with
5.
Michaels out.
Yeah, I talked to Cy Persinger about that last night, and I'll be frank with you. Well, I'll be Greg with you. I can't remember who he told me was punting.
Well, we won't find out now because the offense is staying on the field.
Looks like they're going to go for it here unless they do some sort of quick kick situation.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll shift out of this and go to the punt formation.
Just see if they like what they got. Here they got numbers over here to this right side, and they shift out of it.
They do shift.
So Vines is going to be handling it.
Vines is going to punt. That's right. That's exactly who he told me last night. So he could punt the heck out of it. So he's a good punter, left-footed punter.
Oh, got a good trail bounce. Yeah.
Oh, hits on the 10 out of the 5, and it's still rolling, and it's going to be down at about the 1 yard line.
What a punt.
So nice punt by Vines. That's a about a 45-yard punt. Yeah, all the way down to the 1 yard line. So
it may not have a lot to do with the punter. It may be the special teams coach. I mean, because it doesn't matter who they bring out there.
Those guys told me last night that he could really punt. They said he's a good punter. And, I said with Trevor, when he punts it, he kind of scatters it, if you will. He can kick a fire out of it, and then he might kick 120 yards the next time. But when he boots it, it's usually line drives or a mile high, and you never know where it's going to go. And that's tough on the return guys. Vines boots that thing pretty nicely there. They said he could kick.
See if the defense can take advantage of this. Pinned him deep.
All right, Atkins going to be in the shotgun. Looks like Liberty's going to take a timeout here and talk it over as they're backed up deep in their own territory. So we got a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout up here in the booth. Greg Chris, Justin Harrison, Noah Sparks. We appreciate you listening on 106.9 Spirit FM. Stay with us. We'll be back.
At the Cassis Dental Center, we believe in the total health solution. It doesn't matter whether you have a disease state or a healthy state. We're going to do our very best to diagnose everything that you need to have done. If necessary, we can use our 3D capability. One of the best services we offer at Cassis Dental Center is to control anxiety. The oral sedation helps you to feel like you haven't even been at the dentist office, although you can have a lot of dentistry done. We also do general restorative dentistry, which includes fillings, extractions, root canal therapy, implants, and dentures. One of the most unique services that we offer is the ability to have same-day crowns performed. It's quite rewarding to see families grow. That's worked for us for over 3 generations now. Changing someone's life by improving their smile is very satisfying.
Welcome back. Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. Knotted up at 7 apiece. Here in Hico, Roger Reed's Field, Patriot Stadium.
Give a quick score update. Kind of a surprising score. It's early in the first quarter. Pocahontas County up on Greenbrier West, 7-0.
All right. There's Atkins in the shotgun. Got 2 backs in the backfield with him. Midland Trail bringing the blitz again. And again, here comes the Liberty Raider running back up over the 25.
He gone.
30 to the 40. I don't believe they're going to catch him this time. Logan Dodrell going to take it to the house. 99 yards for the touchdown.
Wow, that looked like he was shot out of a cannon that time.
That was a good timeout apparently for the Raiders.
And I tell you, when you've got 8-9 guys up that line of scrimmage like that, and you're blitzing linebackers.
No help.
If you don't get some contact up there, it's trouble. And that happened that time. He got through the front line untouched, and he was gone after that. Nobody even close to him.
Nobody back there to help. And like I said, once he beat that initial wave, he was gone.
I think it was actually 98. They had him marked
had
at
him on
the
2.
Yep. So not the 99 that I'm sure is a rarity. I mean,
Logan Dodrell going to kick now. He's got to be winded just a little bit after that. He's
He ran 98 yards.
If I ran that far, they'd be taking me out in the ambulance.
Well, he actually probably took the handoff about 2 or 3 yards deep.
He booms it through, clear back into the alumni back there, and it's good. So Liberty, just as quick as they stop him on D, they turn around and head down the field for the quick touchdown.
Yeah, looks like
Liberty has responded. I think Midland Trail might have ticked them off a little bit with that touchdown.
Yeah, it looks like, as you said, we could be in for a shootout here.
We had a good one last week.
Liberty's defense has held one time, forced a trail punt, go down and score on the 98-yard touchdown run. Midland Trail's defense held one time, and they went down and scored. So both teams kind of getting off to a quick start here on the offensive side of the football.
All right, so Liberty will get set to kick off. Logan Dodrell, again, has to be a little winded after that run, and he kicks the extra point, and he's also the kickoff man. So Liberty taking a little sideline time right now, I'm sure, trying to give him a chance to catch his breath.
I think Fred Miller caught that extra point down there in the alumni section.
Spot.
He's trying to take the ball out.
1977 grad. And, saw him running. I think Jeff Eads might have security detail. Jeff Eads might have tackled him from behind.
Well, no, Coach Eads is down there trying to get the clock.
And the clock
working.
is back off again.
Yep.
He better go after Ted and quit worrying about the clock because obviously he's not having much luck there. He might actually catch Ted. All right, Dodrell set to kick off. Midland Trail been standing out on the field waiting for quite some time. Cody Harrell deep for Midland Trail. Last time Dodrell kicked it straight out of bounds. Like he's kind of aiming that way again. And there it goes.
Almost the same exact spot.
Straight out of bounds again on the 20, so that might be the plan. I'm not sure.
I mean, starting on 35, I mean, it could not a bad plan.
No, if you can only kick it to the 20, you figure if the guy catches it, he's going to bring it back to 35 or further. So why not just kick it out of bounds? But I'll tell you what I would do, though. I wouldn't kick it out of bounds. I would squib it down through there.
At least that way if somebody touches it,
you
got somebody maybe there to fall on it, or maybe they'll, kind of force it out of bounds and they get the ball right there. But like you said, looks like that may be the plan.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like it was aimed that way to kick it over there. So, all right, here comes Midland Trail's offense. Ruffner over the left side, and he's got room, picking his way through. Gets it up to about the 40, so he's going to pick up 5 on that first down. So, good first down play for Midland Trail. And looking at second down now and 5. Again, we are probably getting close to the end of this first quarter. We don't really know time-wise where we're at. Liberty leads at 14-0. I better write the score down.
I think it's 14-7.
14-7. Better write the score down because if they keep scoring at this pace, I won't know what it is here in the third quarter. All right, so they give it to Ruffner straight ahead. And he's stopped immediately. He gets about a yard on the play. This Liberty defense looking good.
And they give up that initial gash of the 66-yard run. And pretty stout since then besides the 9-yard touchdown run.
Yep. Third down now and 4 for Midland Trail. Ball on the 41-yard line of Midland Trail. Shift up their formation just a little bit. They got 2 guys to both sides, receivers. Ruffner in the backfield with Vines. Vines rolls to his right, and he tries to stop, and I don't know if he's going to throw it or not, but he's dropped on the 40.
There is going to be a flag.
Yep.
It's going to most likely be on the Raiders. He came in late and threw it right at the quarterback.
Yep. So we'll see what the penalty call is. It's going to be on Liberty, and that was a loss of about a yard on the play, so it would bring up a 4th down, but we got a penalty, and they do call it on Liberty. much to the chagrin of the Raider fans. We
Yeah.
heard a lot of boos.
Didn't sound like they liked it.
I think it was on 75. He came over and kind of patted 75 on the head. I thought he was going to call helmet to helmet, but he didn't call that.
Nope. All right, so personal foul on Liberty. Steps off 15 against the Raiders. And the officials blowing the whistle, and I think that is going to be the end of the first quarter of play. So with the first quarter under our belts, the Liberty Raiders lead at 14-7 over Midland Trail. You're listening to the Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week, Carroll 106.9 Spirit FM. Let's get us a break in here in the action. We got a quarter break, so we'll get us a break here. Also, stay with us. We'll be back.
Feels good, don't it? Yeah. He took that gun.
Baked to perfection. How about 2 mouth-watering dinners for $11.99? Choose your favorite. 2 baked spaghetti dinners, 2 home-style spaghetti dinners, or 1 of each. Both served with slices of fresh baked garlic bread. Whether it's family night, date night, or just your night, experience a taste of Italy at our dinner table or yours. Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House. You'll love it.
Welcome back. Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. Hico, West Virginia, the Midland Trail Patriots, and the Liberty Raleigh Raiders doing battle. Raiders right now lead at 14-7. Midland Trail with the football. Just got a big penalty. Third down. It gives them a first down. Ball on the 46, Raider 46. It's 1st and 10 from the 46. Vines with it. Drops. He's going to throw. Looking deep. And way overthrown that time. He was looking for Liam Gill, and Gill had a little bit of space there between him and the defensive back, but Vines overthrew him. He heaved that thing about 45 yards in there. Nice throw, but just a little bit long.
Looked like Gill had a step on his defender, but I think the ball was more to the inside.
Yep.
Gill was on the seam.
He's not on.
So Midland Trail takes a shot and brings up 2nd and 10, incomplete. 2 backs in the backfield. They got Ruffner back there. They're going to give to Ruffner over the left side. He lowers his head, and he's hit there initially by Ethan Hill, and he's dropped after a short gain. He's going to pick up 2 on the play, maybe 3.
Yep, nice little bit of a short yardage gain there by Ruffner that time.
All right, so Midland Trail again looking at 3rd down. Haven't had much luck on 3rd down so far.
Got bailed out on the last one by the penalty.
All right, so they set their power formation strong to the left, send Sizzler way out to the left split, and they're going to pitch it to Ruffner heading to the left, and he's not going to go anywhere as he's brought down. Nice defensive play that time on the stop. Mark Ryan, linebacker, and knocked him down in a heap right there, didn't he?
He got stuck.
Bowed him up right there on the 45, so that's a loss of a couple. And almost back to the original line of scrimmage. So Midland Trail, I'm guessing, will be forced to punt it again. You don't know for sure. They line up in a regular play formation, but they usually shift out of that, and then Vines will punt it.
And there it is.
Shift out of it. Vines drops back. He's going to kick it away at about the 46, 47-yard line. And they're not going to get it. Well, they do get it off. They give it to him. Vines with a nice kick, high spiraling kick down to the 10, hits and bounces into the end zone for the safety.
I'm sure one thing we're going to see out of that is eventually we're probably going to see a fake out of that, I would imagine.
Yep. So that's a touchback. I said safety. I don't think that's a safety. It's a touchback. Ball will come back out to the 20-yard line where Liberty will start there. 1st and 10, and they lead at 14-7 over Midland Trail.
You know, here if you're Midland Trail, you really need to get out of this and get Liberty to punt the ball back to you or get a stop here.
And if you're Liberty, you want to eat some clock up and keep Midland Trail's offense off the field.
Yep, exactly.
Atkins in the shotgun. Got 2 backs in the backfield with him. And I look for Sims and Atkins to do a little bit of work here. Fake it. They're going to throw the football. He shifts over to his left now. He's going to run with it. Gets up over to the 24.
He'll be brought down
Might
there.
have made it to the 25. Nick Wall wraps him up. Didn't let him go any further, so that's going to bring up 2nd down. And Atkins, I'm not sure he's really looking to throw the ball because he had 2 guys open that time in the middle of the field, but he decided to tuck it and run around the left end and picks up about 4 on the play. So still pretty good gain. Same formation for the Raiders this time. Atkins, good size quarterback, 5'9", 185 pounds. Looks bigger than that. And he pitches it out to Sims this time around the right end, and good tackle out there on the defensive side of the ball.
It's like Persinger and
Persinger,
Gill.
yep. Persinger tackle there, able to get out and wrap him up. Gill helps him out.
It's a big
short gain, yep.
Big third down right here for the Patriots defense. Need to stop him and get them off the field.
Picks up about 2 on the play, so it brings up third down now, and we'll call it 3. Short 3.
Get a stop here. You should get decent field position.
All right. Atkins in the shotgun. Same formation again. Takes a snap. He fakes the pitch this time, and he hands it off to Sims on the what we call the scissors play. He faked the pitch, handed it back to the inside to Sims. He picks up 5 on the play, gets a first down. Nice play call by the Raiders. Little misdirection play. Got the Midland Trail defensive line going one way, gave it back to Sims, coming back the other way. He picks up the first down, so Liberty keeps the drive alive. Ball rested on the 35-yard line.
Nice play call on third down by Liberty that time. They caught Trail off guard on the misdirection counter that time.
All right, they get their play call in from the sideline. 1st and 10. And straight handoff to Dodrill this time over the left side. He's got a little bit of room again. He picks up about 7 on the play. So this combination of Dodrill and Sims eating up chunks.
Midland Trail just not getting any interior push.
Nope, they're not getting any penetration back there, and you got to have penetration on that defensive line.
Yeah, if you don't,
nothing happens.
Nope,
nothing good happens.
Can't fire off the ball. Can't win the line of scrimmage.
That's right. All right, here's Atkins in the shotgun, same formation. And this time we'll get some penetration, but Sims able to avoid them. It came from the left side, and it looked like shooting through there for Midland Trail. I'm not sure who that was. I don't have a 54 on the
54
roster.
54 is Robbie Knight.
Knight.
Looked like he got enough for the first down, though. Or no.
Yeah, he's close.
Mark him short.
Just short. About half a yard short.
Half a yard short. Sims was lucky that time. He didn't get dropped for a loss.
Yep.
And like I said, the line did penetrate that time, but they missed the tackle. All right, 3rd and short. For Atkins, take this himself. You don't have anybody behind him, and he does. They blitz the linebacker, but they miss him, and they get him in the backfield and bring him down.
That was a good play by Aiden Isaacs that time.
Isaacs on the blitz. He comes busting through, and he blew that play up. So now we're looking at 4th and about a yard and a half. We'll see what Liberty decides to do here. If you're the Raiders, I'm thinking you got to punt the football here.
Yeah.
Because if you turn it over here, you give Midland Trail real good field position. But I tell you, it don't look like
they're going to go for it. Waiting for the play call.
Atkins gets the play call in. 15 seconds left on the play clock.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, I think they're going to let it run down and take a timeout here.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to.
And they do take a timeout. So we don't know what the time situation is, but we do know the score is 14-7 Liberty with the lead. And we're looking at a 4th down in the yard. We'll see what they do when we come back after these commercials. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Hey, I'm Jarrell, and I love the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich. The best part is the barbecue, or maybe it's the bacon, or maybe it's the chicken with the bun, or maybe it's the barbecue, the bacon, the chicken in the bun. 3 B's. You can't get enough of it.
Hey, I'm Lauren, and I love the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich because of their amazing sauce. The sauce made the sandwich, 100%. It's definitely not too sweet. It has a little bit of a tang to it. It just hits the spot. If you put that Smokehouse Barbecue sauce on anything, I'd eat it.
Welcome back. Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. Greg Chris, joined by Justin Harrison and Noah Sparks, helping us out tonight. Homecoming night here at Midland Trail. A lot of alumni in the tents on either end of the field. Classes from 1977 to 87 here tonight. And a little bit of a reunion.
Yeah,
I fall in that 10-year span. 1980 graduate.
Wow.
1980. Midland Trail, class of 80. We were the first class to go here for 4 years.
Yeah, I think you told me that one time, Greg. You were the first to go all the way
4
through.
Years, yep.
So you got a 40-year reunion coming up next year.
Won't be long. All right, here's Atkins. Liberty is going to go for it, and they're trying to draw them off on the hard count, and that didn't work. And I think the left guard for Liberty jumped, and they didn't call it. Midland Trail has to be careful. They don't want to break the plane here.
I don't think they waste another time out here. They
No,
may just take
probably
the
just going to let
game.
the play clock run down. They're going to let it run out, take the 5-yard penalty, and then they'll punt it away. So, and luckily, luckily they did blow it dead because Dylan Wilson jumped across right as the whistle blew. So they'll step it off 5 yards, and Liberty will punt the football now. Ball back to the 38.
Liberty's down to 1 timeout. They used the one right there before the 99-yard run. Looks like we got the clock back on, but it still ain't functioning.
Yep. All right, Dodrell back to punt for Liberty. Back deep. Harrell for Midland Trail. Snap's good. Dodrell gets the kick away. Kicks it over to the left and comes down about the 30. Takes
Good
the Liberty bounce and rolls to the 20. And it'll roll dead there at the 20-yard line. So Midland Trail takes over 1st and 10 from their 20, trailing 14-7. So nice punt by Dodrell.
Looks like Richard Pettit is walking with a purpose towards the scoreboard, so we may have it fixed soon.
You know, we were talking about the playoffs earlier and the chance of Midland Trail getting some home games. Not sure they'll be allowed to host with that scoreboard situation like that.
I think that could be a little bit of a
I don't think
issue
that'll happen.
there.
You've had Midland Trail for the first time in the last 2 years had all these chances to host playoff games for the first time ever, and they've only, hosted 2 of the 4?
Yep.
Or 2 of the 5, I think. Yeah.
All right, here comes the Midland Trail offense back out on the line, and Liberty looking a lot like Midland Trail defensively. They got everybody up to the line of scrimmage. If Vines can break through, which he's trying, but he can't. Gets it up to the 24. He got positive yards, but again, Liberty just like Trail with all these guys up to the line of scrimmage. But the difference is they're not blitzing their linebackers.
Yep.
You think they want to try to move some? I would try something over the left side. You got about 40 yards with nobody over there.
Maybe Midland Trail setting Liberty
Setting
up
them
for
up
something.
right here.
Yeah, that looks like Midland Trail's been trying to run to the short side. I've noticed that all night. They haven't run anything to the wide side of the field. Maybe they're, like I said, trying to set something up for later in the game.
A 3-yard gain by Vines brings up 2nd and 7. Midland Trail shuffling players in and out. Finally get it set up, and man in motion right to left.
False start on
Trail. False start on Trail, so it's going marching back 5 yards. So the gain by Vines is going to be negated and going to push him back 5. It'll take him back beyond the original line.
Can't get behind the chains.
Yep. So it'll bring up now instead of 2nd and 7, you're looking at 2nd and 11, 12.
Like maybe the whole left side of Midland Trail moved on that one.
Yep. All right. Same formation. Got Gio in motion. Coming from the right to left. Vines looks to throw. Pressure comes. Now he tosses it over the middle, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Braden Howe, and that's interception number 9 on the season for Braden Howe, and he takes it to the end zone for the touchdown.
You have to think that's the one guy you don't want to throw towards.
19-yard, we'll call it. It was a 19-yard line. Howe intercepted at about the 25, and that is Howe's 9th interception on the season, and that's leads the state by far, I think.
Wow.
I know the Coalfield Conference area, it leads by a lot. All right, so Howe puts it in the end zone for the touchdown, and I talked to Coach Workman about Howe last night, and he just said he's just a great athlete and has a knack for the football and knows how to get to the football. And obviously he did it there. Vines throws the interception. Howe takes it to the end zone. Extra point, no good.
Yeah, he, like you said, a nose for it. He jumped at that one the right time. He waited right before it was there, and he turned around and made it. And he said 25-yard interception return for his 9th of the year.
Yep. Extra point, no good. Liberty leads at 20-7 now. After the Braden Howe interception, Howe, 5'11", 160-pound junior. And again, his 9th interception on the season. And this is only the 6th game. So
wow.
And it's ever since that first drive, this Liberty defense has Midland Trail confused. I mean,
a little bit stymied, don't they?
Not picking up. I mean, they're not picking up any big yardage plays. I mean, most are getting 4, 5, and 6 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, aside from the Ruffner 67-yard burst and the 7-yard touchdown run for Ruffner, you know, he's got 10 carries for 85 yards, but 67 of those coming on that one play, the first play of the football game. So, like you said, not much going for the Midland Trail offense here. They're going to have to try to figure something out.
And that's one thing they've struggled is passing. So you don't want to get down and be forced to pass because they haven't been very productive so far this year.
Dodrell set to kick it off for Liberty. We'll see again if he aims it toward the bleachers and kicks it out of bounds.
If it's consistent, it should hit about right where Coach Miller is.
Yep.
Well, it goes the other way.
Kicks it over to the other side and goes out of bounds at the, it finally goes out of bounds about the 20 over on the other side. So one thing about it, he's consistent, and that is kicking it out of bounds on the 20.
He might be a pretty good golfer, Greg. You know, he's putting it within about 3 or 4 yards of the 20-yard line.
Every time.
So, yeah.
Yep. All right, so 1st and 10 for Midland Trail. They'll start at the 35.
It's almost this is a must score early on.
Yeah, Midland Trail needs to get something going offensively. Struggling. 20-7. Midland Trail behind here at homecoming, and this crowd has grown eerily quiet.
It's real quiet after that last touchdown.
What do you say, Greg? Kind of a ominous feeling on homecoming.
A hush has drifted over Patriot Stadium.
We should be probably about halfway through the second quarter or more.
All right, here's Vines. Got 3 guys in the backfield, something you don't see very often from Midland Trail. They give it to Boggs, the 3rd guy through, and he fights forward with a good gain, picks up about 8 on the play. And again, you don't see that formation very often from Midland Trail. 2 running backs to Vines' right, 1 straight behind him, and they just go right behind the lead blockers. Look like they've decided not to spread it out so much and just try to run some power football here. Now they do go back to the spread. Still got 2 guys in the backfield with him. Boggs, the deep back. Ewing in front, lead blocker. They give it to Boggs, and he's going to be dropped at about the 45. He's going to be close to a first down. I believe he's got it. I think he just had to get to the mark of the 45, and he's beyond the 45. So that should give him a first down, I'm thinking. And it does. And 1st and 10 for Midland Trail. So 2 plays, 10 yards. That's pretty good way to get that offense going. That's what you need to do. Again, he's got Seth Ewing in the backfield as the lead blocker. Boggs in behind him. Now they move Gill over there as well. There's this power set to the left, and they give it to Boggs again to the left, and go bottle him up this time and going to bury him right there. He gets a couple.
Pick up about 2 on probably about to the 47 on that one, 48.
Getting up off the bottom of the pile out there for Liberty is Christopher Mickey, 5'5", 240-pound sophomore.
5'5", 240.
All right, 2nd down and 8 for Midland Trail. This time they bunch it up over on this left side with the power over here. And they're going to run this way. They pitch it out to Ruffner over the left, and he lowers his head, bangs forward, but he doesn't bang very far. Jacob Stover there for the stop.
Nowhere to run. Like you said, they keep going to that that strong side and the short side of the field too, and there's nothing there.
Pick up about a yard, so it brings up 3rd, and we'll call it a long 6. Or a short 7, however you want to look at it. Depends on if you're a pessimist or an optimist.
6 of one, half dozen the other, Greg.
Yes, sir.
We'll say 3rd down, a short 7.
Bob Dickinson, the eternal optimist, calls it 3rd and a short 7. 3 men to the right, 1 to the left. Ruffner in the backfield with Vines. He drops. He looks to his left. Heaves it downfield. He's got a man just off the fingertips.
Wow.
Cody Harrell out there had a shot at it, and just off his fingertips. Nice pass by Vines there. He threw it way across the field. Clear the other side of the field.
Ball hung up just a little too much.
Almost a fantastic catch by Harrell that time. He almost reeled it in, but the Liberty defender able to come in at the last second and break it up.
Yep. All right, so Midland Trail will punt the football here. Again, ball on the 49-yard line. They'll shift out of this formation and go to the punt formation, and they do. Vines drops back to the 36 and gets the punt off at about the 40. Nice kick again. High, long, will go out of bounds. We'll see where they spot it. Official ducking, so he has no idea, and they mark it at the 20, about the 20.5-yard line. So a good punt by Vines that time. Kicks it out of bounds. No return. That's the key, I think. Liberty takes over on their own 20.5-yard line, 1st and 10. And this is a critical spot for the Midland Trail defense.
Yeah, especially, Greg, because, if you're, like I say, we don't know how much time's left, but if you're Liberty, if you can go down and score here before half, that could really, really put the pressure on Midland Trail going into the second half of the football game.
All right, 1st down 10 for the Raiders. Atkins in the shotgun. He's got receivers, 2 of them split to the left, 2 of them split to the right. I believe he's got Sims in the backfield with him, Ryan Sims. Get their play in from the sideline. And they're not going to slow it down. Atkins drops the throw. Now he drops it out of the backfield. Pass is hauled in out there by John Tabor. And Tabor gets it up to about the 25. So, we thought they would come out and just run the football. But first play from scrimmage, they throw it.
They're trying to go quickly.
Yep, and I think that keeps the Midland Trail defense off balance just a little bit. They seem to have gained quite a bit of confidence here all of a sudden. Atkins again in the shotgun, looking over to the sideline. Play clock is
not
stopped
moving
now, so we're having all kind of clock issues up here tonight. All right, Atkins again, same formation. Got Sims back there with him. And he fakes it to Sim, keeps it himself. He's got room over the left, up over the 30. Still fighting. Boggs has him at 35, and he's still moving all the way up to the 36.
I think the issue there, Boggs is trying to rip the ball out, and he's just keeping his legs moving.
Great run by Atkins there. Picks up a big gainer. He picks up about 7, 8 on the play.
And the clock.
And that gives Liberty a first down. So a good run there by Atkins. He's a big kid. Hard to bring down. Atkins in the shotgun. Takes a snap, dropping the throw again. Heaves it out to the left. He's got a man wide open out there, and he hauls it in. Braden Howe with the reception. And that's another first down.
Looked like a 16-yard connection there.
I was going to say 16 yards from Atkins to Howe. Howe wide open. He just ran a little out. Atkins heaves it up there, and he just waited on it, hauled it in. Ball on the Midland Trail, 46-yard line. First and 10. This Liberty offense they're not conceding anything. They're still going. Sims, fortunately that time, they got him by the ankle, tripped him up right before he got to a big hole there on the right side. And the good thing for Liberty there is the clock keeps running. He lost about 2 feet on the play. And both of those 2 feet had shoes on them. All right, second down, 10. Atkins in the shotgun. He's got 3 men split out to his right this time. Rolls to his right. Pressure comes. Drops it out into the flat. Hits his receiver, Sean Pennington. Pennington scrapping for yardage, and he gets it up over the 40. Goes out of bounds at about the 39. So a nice pickup of 7 on the play. So that time Atkins just rolled out and tossed it out here in the flat to Pennington. Brings up third down now, and long 2 for the Raiders. Ball on the Midland Trail, 39-yard line. So Liberty, offensively, they've got Midland Trail kind of off balance there a little bit.
Liberty coming out trying to throw the football here on this last drive of the second half, or first half probably.
All right, here's Atkins. Takes a snap, going to keep it right behind Sims, bounces to the outside, and going to be close to the first down. Depends on the spot. They may have to measure this. That's awful close.
About a half a yard short, it looks.
Officials wait for a timeout, and they are going to have to take a measurement here. See whether or not it's first down. Atkins that time just takes a snap, goes right behind Sims. Tried to bounce it to the outside just a little bit.
Surprised they're not going to. Okay, they are going to measure.
Yep.
Whitehat's going to come in and look at it.
He's going to make the ultimate decision here. He is going to measure. All right, so they'll bring out the chains. I'm a lot like, I don't necessarily have to mention a competitor's radio show, but we're in 2019 and we have to rely on a plastic stick with chains attached to it and a couple 1977 Midland Trail graduates over there to decide whether or not Liberty keeps the ball or gives it up.
It's a first down.
It's a first down. So, I just thought, maybe we come up with some little better idea on this. It's been a while. Maybe that's something we can work on and get a patent on it.
That maybe that way we wouldn't have to call these ball games on the radio on Friday nights, correct?
Right. You think about the guy that invented the paperclip.
Yep.
Look where he's at now. Not sure, probably in heaven, but, but he enjoyed himself while he was here. All right, here's Atkins. Got Sims to his right. Atkins and he bobbles the football. He faked it to Sims. Looked like he was going to fake it and keep it on a little read option there, and looked like it got knocked out of his hands. and he goes down on the 35, and Liberty immediately takes a timeout, so clock must be an issue at this point.
Yeah,
we don't really know.
That was their last timeout.
I would say it's inside of a minute.
It's got to be because they used that timeout awful quick, so we'll use a quick timeout ourselves. Get us a break here in the Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. Liberty leads at 27. We'll be back after these messages.
In the ever-changing world of website design, the things that people need, the things that people look for, those website norms, they're ever-changing. In many organizations, we're getting to where we don't necessarily have specific departments internally to do those things. When you hire Cucumber Company, you get that internal team feel. You get experts that are within hand's reach. So whether you're looking at a website project, videos, audio-visual support, I highly recommend Cucumber Company.
Welcome back to Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. Liberty with the timeout, and best guess we can get from the press box up here is that we're under a minute. Liberty took a quick timeout right there after that busted play.
If you got to keep Liberty out of the end zone here, this would be a backbreaker to give up a touchdown right here before the half. You get the ball coming out, only down 14 wouldn't be so bad. Go down 21 or 13, only down 13.
Remember what happened the last time they took a timeout before they ran a play. All right. Second down, 9, ball on the Midland Trail 35-yard line. Liberty leads at 27. Atkins in the shotgun, drops to throw. Pressure comes from the outside. He shakes that off, now drops it out in the flat. Ball dropped. John Tabor out there in the flat. And probably for Liberty, it's a good thing.
Yeah, because he was going to lose yardage. That was the first incomplete pass for Atkins. He started the game 4 for 4.
All right, third down now, 9. For the Raiders. Midland Trail, you might think about, if they don't get this, a timeout here yourself.
Make them punt the football back to you, maybe see what can happen.
Ruffner broke a big run early in the game. No reason why he couldn't break another one.
Only takes one, Greg.
Yep.
It only takes one.
3 in to the right, 2 to the left. Atkins in the shotgun. Drops. Pressure comes. He heaves it downfield. He got a man open, but he stumbles and falls. Jonathan Stark on the coverage. Ball falls incomplete.
Well, I tell you what, Zach Moore that time, pressure off his left side. He got a good lick in on Atkins that time. Atkins a little slow to get up.
It looked a little late, too, so they're lucky they didn't get a flag. It's going to bring up 4th and 10.
Yep. We'll see what Liberty decides to do here. If they'll punt it or they're going to go. 4 receivers to the right side. One to the left.
There can't be much time because you're not going to risk turning the ball over to Midland Trail right here with a lot of time left.
Yep. Atkins in the shotgun. Again, 4 receivers over to his right. Looks to throw it to his right, and they're going to run a little screen pass out here. Looked like a wide receiver screen. And
it's going to be big if they call that incomplete or a fumble.
Yep, and it looked somewhat illegal to me because we had a blocker that took out the defensive back while the ball was in the air.
You know,
But they say if it's behind the line of scrimmage, that makes that a legal block. But I think it's illegal block.
I thought maybe that might have been the blind side block.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
where
about,
you're supposed to, if the defender can't see you coming, you're supposed to lead with your hands. And boy, he just lowered his shoulder and ran him over.
And Frankie was all over the official.
Yep. All right, so Midland Trail takes over on downs. 1st and 10 from the 35. And again, not sure how much time is left. We know there's not much.
I reckon when they stop playing, we'll know that it's the end of the first half right there.
I'm guessing right now, at least they put Aiden Sims over to the left side. At least you take Braden Howe out of the position if you throw it out of the way.
Yeah.
Throw into with the trips on the right.
They've got pretty much man coverage, no safety deep. So big play potential is here. Vine's going to fake the pass, keep it himself. He's got all kind of room. He gets it through the 50, down to the 40, and run out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. So
he'd been smart to flop there because the defender hit him about 3 yards out of bounds.
Yep. So Midland Trail, the big play, 34 yards from Chris Vines. He just faked the pass, quarterback draw. And like I said, Liberty had a bunch of people up close to that line again, nobody deep. And once he broke through that first line, not a lot of resistance.
Yep. And that time, if you notice, Greg, they ran it to the wide side of the field. Yep. So, like I said, they've been running short all night long, and they come back to the wide side and they open up a hole. So.
All right, Midland Trail takes the timeout. They're going to talk it over here. Again, we don't know how much time's left. We can only speculate.
We have a little inside information up here. What about where would they have to get, Justin, to get in field goal range?
I seen them in warm-ups. They were practicing kicking from the 20.
Yep.
Landed about 5 yards too short. So
about 15
we saw
a chance.
We saw him. He attempted a field goal. Was that at somewhere. He made a field goal.
Yep, made a 20.
It wasn't long. It was about 20.
24 yards,
yeah.
I think. So he can, if you get it to the 15, I think he's got a chance.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give it. You got to take the chance.
Yeah.
Because Midland Trail, I believe, was that their first time out that they took?
I think so. Yep. 16 seconds. About 16 seconds, we're told. Now we're saying 26. We don't really know.
I'm guessing there's less than 12 minutes to go.
All right. We'll call it 15 seconds. 2 receivers split to each side, stacked behind each other.
Got a man about 15 yards off the ball, Ruffner back there.
Yep. Liberty with nobody back deep again. Vines fakes the pass to the inside, throws it to the outside. He's got a man open. Oh! In and out, as you can hear from the press box. Moans and groans up here. Pass falls incomplete.
Wow.
Liam Gill hit him right in the hands, and he can't come down with it. And again, Liberty with no safety back there. I'm not sure defensively what these game plans are here.
Yeah, Vines hit him with a nice pump fake on the screen, and if he was able to lead Gill just a little bit more there and didn't have to wait on it.
It was kind of a wobbly pass too. It looked like a wounded pigeon out there flopping around.
So if there was 26 seconds left, there's probably about 19 left.
4 receivers to the right this time. See Vines keep it a lot of times here, but with the clock running down, probably not. It's got a man open. Ruffner takes it in. At
Cody Harrell.
Actually, Cody Harrell, and Midland Trail immediately calls timeout. That time they put 4 receivers over to the right. Harrell just slipped across on a little slant. He was wide open, and he hauls it in, gets the ball down to the 5-yard line. So Midland Trail knocking on the door here right before halftime. They take a timeout, and again, I'm not exactly sure how much time's left, but it can't be much.
That's why if you're a Liberty Raider fan, you got to be. That's why I wouldn't have went for that fourth down. I mean,
definitely you punt it.
You punt it, you're going to pin them deep, and now they may not even try this.
Right.
But they took over about the 40.
Yep.
And all it took was 2 plays to get down here. Like I said, on the 5, and this, like I said, they're talking about Midland Trail maybe being down 20-21. Now they may be able to get down 6 or 7, and they're getting the ball back coming out in the second half.
Yep.
And I believe Midland Trail should maybe have one more timeout, I think.
First and goal from the 5. Need to put it in on this play. Again, not sure about the time. We're close. And I'm guessing if Midland Trail don't get it in here, be forced to use that last timeout. May have to consider kicking that field goal.
Yeah, I think it'd be safe kicking it from here.
Yep. Vines in the shotgun, got them spread out 2 to each side. Drops, looks to throw, throws it into the end zone. Pick play down there, but it falls incomplete. Tried to run a pick with Gill and Stark.
A little out of his hands.
Ball just a little bit wide. Stark can't haul it in, so they ran a little pick, inside-outside pick, and Stark was open.
Boy, he came wide open.
Yep.
The ball got there a little bit quicker than he could.
All right, so Midland Trail has time to try it again. Second and goal from the 5. Same formation. Ruffner the deep back. Vines drops. Throws it across the middle. Again, man open. And again,
Harrell dropped it.
So Cody Harrell can't hang on that time. He was open. And again, passed a little bit high. Very catchable, though, and falls
Looks
incomplete.
like that's going to be the end of the first
be
half.
It. So
wow.
Midland Trail opts to try to score the touchdown instead of the field goal. Can't get it. And that's going to do it for the first half as the clock apparently expires on us, and we didn't know that. But the players run off the field, so that's a pretty good indication. That's the end of the first half of play from Midland Trail. Homecoming, Liberty taking it to them right now, 20-7.
Boy, if you're Midland Trail, 2 big missed opportunities on drop touchdown passes inside of the Liberty 5-yard line going in. Could have made it a 1-score ball game. So if you're Midland Trail, got to get in, regroup, and see what you can figure out here.
That passing game may be something you come back to.
Yeah, and I was going to mention that earlier. I think if you're Midland Trail, they've, aside from the Ruffner 67-yard run at the first play of the football game, they really haven't been able to run the football. So evidently when push comes to shove, they're going to have to open it up and throw it a little bit. And it looks like on that drive to end the first half, they were kind of willing to do that.
Yeah.
So going to be interesting to see what they can draw up in there at halftime.
Yep. All right, that brings us to a close here in the first half of play. Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. Your score, Liberty 20, Midland Trail 7. Let's get some pay some bills here with some commercials, and then we'll come back with the Cucumber and Company halftime show. Greg Chris, along with Justin Harrison and Noah Sparks. You're listening to the Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week on 106.9 Spirit FM. We'll be back.
Cucumber and Company. At Cucumber and Company, get a website with unlimited updates starting at just $100 a month. For the best websites in WB, call 304-250-0123 or online at cucumberandcompany.com.
Why shop Beckley Auto Mall?
Because of the selection.
Because of the people.
The prices. Because of the great customer service.
We got everything we wanted, and we'll be coming back here for our next one.
Beckley Auto Mall has been your go-to dealer for years. With the best selection, service, and lowest prices. Our people are committed to helping you every day.
Come see for yourself. We're at the point of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd Drive. Online at BeckleyAutomall.com.
Best selection, lowest prices. Come get it all at Beckley Auto Mall.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Who would like to be a winner of our Business of the Week drawing? Let me tell you how you can do that. If you are a listener of 106.9 Spirit FM and you listen at your place of business through radio or our website 1069spiritfm.com or even by your phone through our TuneIn app, you can enter to win. Just visit our website to enter, and it may be you enjoying lunch at Bob Evans in Fayetteville. And as always, keep listening to WQTZ 106.9 Spirit FM.
.9 Spirit FM would like to thank Card Electric, located in Fayetteville, for being a supporter of all your local high school sports. Card Electric, a proud sponsor of the Coach's Corner and WQTZ Game of the Week. For more information on this sponsor, go to 1069spiritfm.com.
At the Cassis Dental Center, we believe in the total health solution. It doesn't matter whether you have a disease state or a healthy state. We're going to do our very best to diagnose everything that you need to have done. If necessary, we can use our 3D capability. One of the best services we offer at Cassis Dental Center is to control anxiety. The oral sedation helps you to feel like you haven't even been at the dentist office, although you can have a lot of dentistry done. We also do general restorative dentistry, which includes fillings, extractions, root canal therapy, implants, and dentures. One of the most unique services that we offer is the ability to have same-day crowns performed. It's quite rewarding to see families grow. That's worked for us for over 3 generations now. Changing someone's life by improving their smile is very satisfying.
Our tradition for my football team is we dress up, shirt and tie. I had a tie, but I didn't know how to tie it. Usually I would have my dad help me, but he was deployed. I'm thinking, don't worry about it, my grandma should know.
He says, can you tie a tie? And I'm like, no. But we're on our way to Chick-fil-A.
I recognize them because they came into our store so much. Miss Bertha and Mr. Terrence, I'm like, of course, I'll help them out and show them how to tie a tie.
It wasn't just the tie, it's what was in your heart.
It's my pleasure. Doing good, man. You got it.
In the ever-changing world of website design, the things that people need, the things that people look for, those website norms, they're ever-changing. In many organizations, we're getting to where we don't necessarily have specific departments internally to do those things. When you hire a Cucumber Company, you get that internal team feel. You get experts that are within hand's reach. So whether you're looking at a website project, videos, audio-visual support, I highly recommend Cucumber Company.
WQTZ would like to thank Dunkin' Donuts, located at 35 Davis Street, Fayetteville, West Virginia, at 304-574-6906. Thank you to Dunkin' Donuts, located in Fayetteville, for being a proud sponsor of 1069 Spirit FM and 1069spiritfm.com and all your local high school sports. More information is available at 1069spiritfm.com.
What's better than Gino's spaghetti, smothered with our homemade meat sauce, then topped with cheese and baked to perfection? How about 2 mouth-watering dinners for $11.99? Choose your favorite. 2 baked spaghetti dinners, 2 home-style spaghetti dinners, or 1 of each. Both served with slices of fresh baked garlic bread. Whether it's family night, date night, or just your night, experience a taste of Italy at our dinner table or yours. Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House. You'll love it.
Fall is right around the corner, and we're getting you ready for off-road adventures and fall weather cruising.
Lease a new 2020 Kia Sportage LX with payments as low as $339 a month for 36 months. Or purchase a new 2019 Kia Optima LX today for only $19,929 with a hometown Kia discount of $1,116.
All of our amazing new vehicles come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Don't forget to check out iPreCheck for our fast and easy credit approval at HometownKia.com. Hometown Kia, Beckley between the malls, or online at HometownKia.com.
Why settle for less? Hometown Subaru will get you in the car of your dreams without breaking your budget. Our qualified finance and sales staff always treat customers with love and respect. That's the Subaru Love Promise. Hometown Subaru Service Center provides quality service and maintenance from industry professionals. Our service staff is always friendly and will never pressure you into buying a service you don't need. Outback, Ascent, Forester, or Legacy. Hometown Subaru has your favorite Subaru vehicles ready to test drive.
Hometown Subaru, Beckley between the malls, or check us out anytime online at Hometown.
Why should you go directly to Hyundai of Beckley? We are Southern West Virginia's go-to Hyundai retailer. Accent, Elantra, Santa Fe, Sonata. We have all your favorite Hyundai vehicles ready to test drive. And check out the all-new 2020 Hyundai Palisade. 3 rows of upscale style and intelligence. Family-friendly is built in. At Hyundai of Beckley, you'll receive fast credit approval to get you in the car of your dreams faster. Go directly to Hyundai of Beckley at 3921 Robert Seabird Drive or visit us online at HyundaiofBeckley.com.
WQTZ would like to thank Kobe Asian Fusion, located at 100 Town Center Road in Fayetteville, West Virginia, at 304-574-0131. Thank you to Kobe Asian Fusion for being a proud sponsor of 1069 and 1069spiritfm.com and all your local high school sports. More information is available at 1069spiritfm.com. Spirit FM would like to thank Montgomery General Hospital for being a proud supporter of all your local high school sports. Montgomery General Hospital at 401 6th Avenue, Montgomery, West Virginia, a proud sponsor of Coach's Corner, WQTZ Game of the Week, and 106.9 Spirit FM. More information available at 1069spiritfm.com. New River Health Association at 304-469-2905, serving Fayette, Raleigh, and Nicholas counties in 6 convenient locations as well as 7 school-based centers with pharmacies in Fayetteville, Scarborough, and Sophia, is a proud sponsor of WQTZ 106.9 Spirit FM and Storm Tracker Plus weather. More information is available on New River Health Association at 1069spiritfm.com.
At Plateau Medical Center, we have the newest technology, which is robotic surgery. Prior to us getting it, you would have to travel out of the area into a larger hospital. By using the robot, less pain, quicker recovery time, quicker return to normal activities, and shorter hospital stays.
This new robotic platform allows us to do what we do and do it even better, and that's only going to benefit our patients.
It's not about the technology, it's not about the robot, it's about patient outcomes.
Hi, this is Dr. B.J. Nybert of Southern Eye Care Associates, helping you see clearly since 1983. Southern Eye Care is located at 140 Main Street, Oak Hill, phone number 304-469-6711. We are a proud sponsor of 106.9 Spirit FM and 106.9spiritfm.com.
Get a fresh start to your morning at Tudor's. Try our delicious loaded breakfast wrap. It's so full of flavor. We pile it high with country-style pork sausage, fresh peppers, onions, golden potatoes, cheese, and scrambled eggs rolled in a soft flour tortilla wrap. We also offer crispy bacon, savory sausage, or shaved ham wrap. All made with scrambled eggs, then topped with cheese. Tudor's bigger, better wraps. Now that's a wrap.
Hello, this is Mandy Bailey with West Virginia Made Crafts, a new business located at the Doves Outlet Village. Our grand opening is April the 5th.
Welcome back to the Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week, Cucumber and Company halftime show. Greg Chris, and I'm joined tonight by Justin Harrison and Noah Sparks as we bring you the Midland Trail Patriot Liberty Raleigh Raider football game. And right now the Liberty Raider Nation is in control of this game, 20-7, and Midland Trail with a tough break ending to the first half. Squandered away an opportunity, had the ball first and goal in the 5. Time to run 2 plays, couldn't get it in the end zone, and that half ended in that fashion, with Midland Trail trailing it 20-7 to the Raiders. Halftime festivities, homecoming festivities going on right now, and got a lot of stuff happening out on the field. We got a lot of alumni down in the end zone, as it's again homecoming week here, and we've got class reunion from 1977 to 1987, 10 years worth of alumni here, and a lot of stuff happening right now. But we're going to look at some of the scores from around the state. We've got some coming in. Most games in halftime right now, so we'll try to run through the scores here quickly before the second half gets underway. Again, our score here: Liberty 20, Midland Trail 7. In AAA, Cabell Midland rolling all over Princeton, 54-0. Cabell Midland, number 1 ranked team in AAA. Martinsburg, 43-0 over Spring Mills. That's at halftime. Martinsburg, the number 2 ranked team. Spring Mills, the number 9 ranked team. And, Martinsburg, of course, in most people's minds, the dominant team in AAA, and they're destroying the number 9 ranked Spring Mills right now, 43-0. Musselman, number 4 ranked, 42-6 over winless Hedgesville. That game at halftime. Riverside, Spring Valley, the 5-8 team. Spring Valley ranked number 5. They lead it 20-6 over Riverside. Last night, William Park knocked off Morgantown 34-28. William Park moves to 5-1 on the season. Hurricane, 10-0 over number 7 Huntington. A little bit of an upset in the making there. That game at halftime. Lewis County, number 10 in AA, 28-7 over Buchanan Upshur. That game listed in the second quarter, probably closer to halftime. Greenbrier East demolishing Oak Hill right now. Greenbrier East ranked number 11 AAA. They lead at 42-7 over Oak Hill at halftime. Mountain Ridge, Maryland, 21-7 over number 16 University. That game at half. Also at halftime, and I don't know who these teams are. Albert Galatian, Pennsylvania. They lead Hampshire 28-0. South Charleston 34-0 over Woodrow Wilson, and St. Albans 18-6 over Liberty, or rather Lincoln County. So that's your AAA scores. Looking now at the AA. Fairmont Senior, the number 1 team in AA, 33-0 over Weir at halftime. Polka 42-14 over Winfield. Polka, the number 3 ranked team in AA. Bridgeport, number 4 ranked team, 42-7 over Preston, a AAA team. That game at halftime. Shady Spring, Wyoming East, what we thought would be one of the premier games in the area tonight. Right now, Shady Spring leads Wyoming East 21-6. Shady Spring ranked number 12 in AA. Wyoming East ranked number 5. Wyoming East 5-0 in a year. Shady 5-1. Shady leads it 21-6. Oak Glen 19-0 over Toronto, Ohio. Bluefield 42-0 over Pikeview. That game at halftime. Frankfort, number 9 team, 28-13 over Washington, AAA ranked 15. Nicholas County, right now they lead Braxton 20-14. That game in the third quarter. It must have been a 7 o'clock game because we had a score for that one before we ever got close to kicking off here. So Nicholas 20-14 over Braxton. Brunswick, Maryland 27-0 over Berkeley Springs at halftime. Clay County and Grafton, no score on that one. That's still listed in the first quarter. East Fairmont 17-7 over Philip Barber. Logan 14-0 over Scott. Mingo Central, Nitro, no score in that one. That game again still listed in the first quarter. Point Pleasant leads the Lindsay School 14-7 at halftime. Roane County 12, Elkins 6. Twin Valley Riverview, no score on that one in the first quarter. Herbert Hoover 3-0 over Wayne. That game listed at halftime. James Monroe and Westside, we don't have a score in for that one yet either. So some folks not getting their scores in Metro News, obviously, so they're not posted them yet. In Singaway, Doddridge County, the number 1 ranked team in Singaway, they lead at 27-0 over Gilmer at halftime. Pendleton, the number 2 team, Pendleton County over Tigers Valley, the number 4 team. That game 27-6 in the third quarter. Our score here, 20-7, Liberty over Midland Trail. Williamstown trails Warren, Ohio, 17-13 in the third. Ritchie County, the number 6 ranked Singaway team, 16-6 over South Harrison. South Harrison ranked 14th. That game is at halftime. Greenbrier West has clawed their way back to take the lead over Pocahontas County. They lead it at halftime, 12-10. Greenbrier West, number 7, be rolling in here to Midland Trail in a couple weeks. And they lead Pocahontas 12-10. Madonna, number 9 ranked Singaway team, 27-7 over Bealsville, Ohio. That game in the second quarter. Parkersburg Catholic, Calhoun County, no score. St. Mary's, number 12 ranked Singaway team, 13-0 over Work County. Northern Garrett, Maryland, 26-0 over number 13 Moorfield. Tyler Consolidated, number 15 ranked Singaway team, 22-14 over Buffalo. Buffalo fighting to try to squeeze in at 3-2 to get in that top 16. East Hardy, the number 16 team, leads Tucker County 46-2. That game listed in the fourth quarter, so we've obviously had a running clock most of that one. Clay Battelle 28-14 over Payton City. Cameron 16-6 over Conotton Valley, Ohio, 16-6 in the fourth quarter. Montcalm Hannon 0-0. Seems like they play every week, and they never have a score posted. Marietta, Ohio, 47-0 over Magnolia. That game at halftime. Meadowbridge, Webster County, 0-0. That game listed in the first quarter. We're sure it's a little further along than that. Same thing with Van Mountain View, no score. Ravenswood, they lead Racine, South Ohio, 14-13. Independence, 14. Summers County, 0. Good battle going on there. Trinity, out of Morgantown, they lead Bridgeport, Ohio, 13-8 at halftime. 100 Valley Wetzel, no score on that one. That's listed in the first quarter, as is Waterford, Ohio, and Wahama. So that's going to do it for all your scores from around the state. We invite you to stay tuned after our broadcast tonight for the Carter Electric statewide scoreboard, where we'll have all those games finalized for you as they come in. So a lot of them already final. Look like a lot of clocks been running with that 35-point rule. Hopefully we won't get to that here. Liberty leads at 20-7 over Midland Trail. Rough first half for the Midland Trail offense. Couldn't get anything going. First play from scrimmage, Robert Ruffner took it about 70 yards, thought he was going to score, got it down to the 5, ends up, after a couple of losses, scoring from the 9. So Midland Trail's offense jumped out quick, but then kind of went flat after that as Liberty shut them down pretty much, other than the last drive of the half when they dropped back and Midland Trail just picked their way down the field but ran out of time. And Liberty's offense, on the other hand, has been moving the ball pretty well up and down the field so far, and able to get this 27 advantage. They had the big pass interception from Braden Howell, took it in the end zone. That was one of their scores, but they have moved the ball up and down the field.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Greg. You know,
I believe Noah.
There we go. Should be good to go.
There he is.
Rick, get me plugged back in.
Yeah, I believe he did.
Yeah, like you said, Greg, Liberty has been moving the football pretty well against Midland Trail. You know, they showed the ability on the last drive of the first half there to throw the football. Adkins came out; he was spreading the ball around to different 4 or 5 different receivers that time. Like I say, they got stuff there on fourth down towards the middle of the field. Midland Trail drove down, had 2 good opportunities of touchdown passes just dropped in the end zone. A couple of them were overthrown, but you know, other than that, and then like you said, the pick 6 by Braden Howell returned for the touchdown off of Vines there. So I think it's really going to be interesting to see what Midland Trail, what adjustments they make at half to see what they can kind of get going offensively to move the football against this Raider defense.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to probably throw the ball a little bit just to open up their run game. Like you said, they're just stacking that box.
Yeah, looks like Liberty bringing everybody up to the line. Midland Trail Going to have to go back to that spread that they're used to, so it won't be a big adjustment for them offensively. That's what they run anyway.
Yep.
You mentioned Braden Howell with the interception. That's his 9th interception on the season already. 5.5 games in, he has 9 picks. And the last one, a big one for this game, gives Liberty the 20-7 lead. All right, teams making their way back out on the field. Halftime festivities here with homecoming starting to wrap up, and players coming back out, getting loosened up, getting ready to start this second half. So let's get us a break in here and regroup a little bit, and we'll come back for the second half of action here in the Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. We appreciate you listening to the Cucumber and Company halftime show. I'm Greg Chris, along with Justin Harrison and Noah Sparks, bringing you all the action tonight. So stay with us. We'll be back for second half action here in just a minute.
You've been listening to the Cucumber and Company halftime report, brought to you by Cucumber and Company. At Cucumber and Company, get a website with unlimited updates starting at just $100 a month. For the best websites in WV, call 304-250-0123 or online at cucumberandcompany.com.
At the Cassis Dental Center, we believe in the total health solution. It doesn't matter whether you have a disease state or a healthy state. We're going to do our very best to diagnose everything that you need to have done. If necessary, we can use our 3D capability. One of the best services we offer at Cassis Dental Center is to control anxiety. The oral sedation helps you to feel like you haven't even been at the dentist office, although you can have a lot of dentistry done. We also do general restorative dentistry, which includes fillings, extractions, root canal therapy, implants, and dentures. One of the most unique services that we offer is the ability to have same-day crowns performed. It's quite rewarding to see families grow. That's worked for us for over 3 generations now. Changing someone's life by improving their smile is very satisfying.
What's better than Geno's spaghetti, smothered with our homemade meat sauce, then topped with cheese and baked to perfection? How about 2 mouth-watering dinners for $11.99? Choose your favorite: 2 baked spaghetti dinners, 2 home-style spaghetti dinners, or 1 of each. Both served with slices of fresh baked garlic bread. Whether it's family night, date night, or just your night, experience a taste of Italy at our dinner table or yours. Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House. You'll love it.
Welcome back to Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. Greg Chris, Justin Harrison, Noah Sparks, coming to you tonight live from Hico, Midland Trail Patriot Stadium, Roger Eads Field here in Hico. Right now, the Liberty Raiders lead it at halftime, 20-7 over Midland Trail. Midland Trail struggling mightily to get their offense going after the first drive of the night. They have not done much since then.
Yep.
And again, we talked about the injuries that they're having. Some of these injuries, me and Justin talked about it last week, and we talked about it on the Coach's Corner last night. Some of these injuries now starting to hit at some key skill positions.
Yep.
And when you have that happen, you got to change a lot of things around, and you can see the different personnel. They've been able to plug in on the line pretty well, but now they're missing Trevor Michael, they're missing Colton Yoder, 2 key ingredients, both offensively and defensively for them. And it's caused them to have to do a lot of things differently than what they're accustomed to doing.
Yeah, like you said, Greg, the injury bug kind of making its way into the skill positions. A few weeks back when we were over at Richwood, they had 3 starters out on the offensive line. They kind of were able to plug some guys in there. But as you said, at this level, it's hard to just plug kids in. And once you start shifting people around, you got to shift more and more people around.
Yep, I talked to Coach Isaacs about last week about coming on the Coach's Corner, and he said he was afraid he might get injured because the injury bug's been hitting him so hard, so he was afraid to come over, so he did a phone interview instead. All right, we're set to go here for the second half. Logan Dodrell set to kick it off for the Raiders. Cody Harrell back deep for Midland Trail, and if any other kick has been, well, this time he kicks it right down the middle, and it's hits somebody. Let's see who that is. Hits him right in the chest.
It was Zach Moores.
Zach Moores hits him right in the
Chase
chest.
Dixon.
No, it's Chase Dixon.
And that time he kicks it right down the middle. He's kicked every one out of bounds so far, right on the 20. And 3 kickoffs The fourth kickoff, he kicks it right at the middle guy, hits him in the chest, and he falls down, and guess where they get it? 35-yard line. So same result as every other kickoff tonight for Liberty. Midland Trail comes out now trying to get something going offensively. Liberty in that 4-4 defense. Vines drops the throw. Looking down the middle of the field, heaves it up in the air, and it's going to be batted around. Nearly picked off there by Sean Pennington.
Should have been
that
picked
could have
off.
been, yeah, hit Sean Pennington right in the hands. Could have been a disaster for Midland Trail. Ball intended for Jonathan Stark. Nowhere close to him.
Yeah, Midland Trail coming out right out of the gate, running the go route.
Yeah, and you have to think they want to take that long shot to hopefully open up this defense a little bit.
But it
give
wasn't
some
there.
running room. No, there was nothing there. All right, Midland Trail lines it up again, this time diamond formation in the backfield. Liberty with all their
9
players.
men
They got
right in the
54
box.
defense up there, and they hand it off to Gill, and he's got nowhere to go, and he's going to be dropped, and he's going to lose maybe about a half a yard there. That's going to bring up third down now and long for Midland Trail, so nothing doing on that play. They give him back to the line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 10 for Midland Trail.
Their offense looking like it did before that previous drive.
Yep.
Not much there.
Nope, and that time Liberty brought 9 guys up to the box. The other 2 were man-to-man on the outside, and that was it. Everybody else up close. All right, here we go again. Vines in the shotgun, looks to throw, tries to throw the slant pass across the middle, and it's broken up out there. Nice play by Dodrell.
If he'd have looked off him, he had Aiden Isaacs on an out pattern right about the 42. He could have hit.
Yep, pass intended for Aiden Sims. Falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down and 10. Midland Trail, quick 3 and out. Have to punt the football away here. And we thought they would come out and try to throw a little bit, but that wasn't really what we had in mind.
Looks like they are going to try to throw it, but hopefully something different.
Yep. All right, so they shift over into their punt formation. Chris finds the punter. Left footer kicks it away. Short punt comes down about the 35 and is picked up on the run by Dodrell, and he goes up over the 40. Hit there and brought down finally at the 43. So dangerous play by Logan Dodrell there. Picked up that thing on the fly, on the run, and had a head start. And that gets it up to the 43-yard line. So pretty good return. About a 13-yard return, but dangerous. All right, Midland Trail defense going to have to step up here. Liberty takes over, 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43-yard line. And again, they've had this defense off balance a little bit all night long. Atkins in the shotgun. Actually, they run a little bit of trickeration there as they had, and that's not going to go anywhere, but they had Ian Sloan back there. Both him and Atkins standing side by side, both with their hands out like they're going to receive the snap. Sloan takes the snap, kind of, bobbled it around, then tried to pitch it out to the right, and they're going to lose about 3 yards. So that trickeration turned into a mess.
Yeah, Greg, nothing going there. Lost 3 yards that time.
All right, 2nd and 13 for the Raiders. I bet you Atkins takes his snap. Well, they both got their hands out again. This must be a set bunch of plays they got. So they do snap to Atkins. Oh, no, check it. It is Atkins, yeah. And he just keeps it and runs his straight ahead. Picks up positive yard, gets it up over the 45 to the 46.
Picks up about 7 yards.
So give him 7 on that. Not sure why they went away from that to begin with. And they mark it back now to the 45, so we'll give him 6. That's been a bread and butter play for them all night.
Yep.
I'm not sure, as well as their offense has been going, I'm not sure why you want to try to change it up and start doing
they've been
fix what ain't broke.
Yep.
Been moving the football pretty effectively.
Yep, same formation again. We'll see who gets it. And again, Sloan misses the snap. So I'm going to put that series of plays. If I'm Liberty, I'm going to put that one back into the old Coach Klein playbook and leave it there.
Yeah, I would too. 2 times they've had kind of sketchy snaps back there when they put the.
Well, they snap it to Sloan, and he's not. I mean, he hadn't been back there catching it all night, and he's missed 2 of them. Real ball hit him in the hands. He just missed it, and so they lose back to the 38 again. So looking at 4th and 14.
Anytime Sloan's touched the ball, it hasn't been good. They threw that halfback pass early, and it was incomplete.
Yep. Dodrell set to punt it away, and again, if you're Liberty, not sure why you try to change everything up. Been doing well so far.
As you know.
Gets the punt off, comes down at the 39. Midland Trail takes a small bounce forward to about the 36 where it'll go out of bounds. And Midland Trail will take over there.
You talk about Liberty, Greg, trying to change up what they're doing, trying to give a different look. Homecoming in there, you got to dance with the one that brung you.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Midland Trail's going to take over. About 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. I'm trying to keep the clock as best as I can.
Again, we don't have a clock here tonight. We didn't have much don't have much of a clock when that one's working. But even it's out tonight. All right, 1st and 10, Midland Trail with it. 36-yard line. Again, Liberty lines up tight. 9 players up to the line of scrimmage, and we have flags.
And I think Midland Trail's going to be thankful for that flag.
Yeah, I think so too, because the snap was high. We haven't seen that tonight. We don't want to jinx them. They've had some snap issues all season.
I think it's actually going to be on the Raiders.
Yeah, I think they lined up in the neutral zone. Looked like they had about 5 people beyond the line of scrimmage. So a little overzealous on that sticky boot defense there. All right, 1st down and 5 now for Midland Trail. Again, we don't want to jinx them, but every game, Justin, they've had a bad snap.
Yeah.
Or a missed snap. I don't know if they're always bad snaps, but they missed them.
That one right there, Langford for the penalty, but it was high.
Yep. And we got the officials waving a timeout again, so we must have another flag down here. Let's see. No, we got a helmet with the helmet off. So ball pushed up to the 45, so pickup of about 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nick Wall's going to have to come out of at least one play.
Yep.
That's one of your more experienced linemen that you got.
All right. Snap back to Vines. Hands it off to Ruffner. He's met at the line, but he
Still
fights
fighting.
forward, and he's going to get the 1st down. So, well,
and he
I
ran
don't know.
backwards.
He ran backwards a little bit. Let's see where they spot. I think they're going to give him the 1st down. He was met there at the line immediately by Jacob Stover. He bounced off of him, able to fight forward, and they do give him a 1st down on that 2nd effort. So Midland Trail got something going now. Power formation set to the right side. Snap is high, and it's picked up by the Liberty Raiders, and he's going to take it to the house for the score. Looks like Jared Baldwin for Liberty, and I guess I did jinx him because I just had mentioned that they had some trouble with the snaps. However, that was not necessarily a bad snap as much as it was a busted play in the backfield as Boggs run into Vines.
Yeah, he took off early.
Yeah, he left early. They didn't flag him.
Should have been a dead ball.
Yeah, should have blown it dead, and no flag. And then Boggs ran into Vines before he caught the snap, threw it off, and he drops it. Scooped up by Jared Baldwin, and the 6 foot, 180-pound senior carries it to the house.
So Liberty's had a pick 6 and a scoop and score. And
that time
that was a fake the whole way.
And falls incomplete. No good on the 2-point try. That time, I don't think Baldwin got touched until he got down to Dorsey's hogtails before anybody touched him.
I think he was going for some chicken wings.
I think he was. All right, so Liberty with the turnover, notch another score, and they go up 26-7 over Midland Trail. Midland Trail desperately trying to get some offense clicking here.
Yeah, this is going to be a must score for this offense. We're down to about 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter and down 3 scores. So that one unfortunate because as soon as it bounced right back up, it bounced out right into Baldwin's hands.
Yeah, like I said, we've been have just been talking about the problems they've had with the snap. They've fumbled at least one every game, had either a bad snap or just dropped it. That time, running back runs into the quarterback, throws everything out of whack, and he brings it all the way back, Jack. Made it rhyme every time.
So if you're Midland Trail here.
Always heard I was a poet. I just didn't know it.
So you're showing it.
All right, Dodger will set to kick it off. You can always tell when the score gets a little out of hand.
It gets out of hand up here.
Midland Trail. Cody Harrell. Deep.
Kicks it deep.
Yep. Along with Zach Moore. Here's Cody Harrell. Catches it about the 20. Cuts it to his left up over the 30, and he's slung out of bounds about the 31. And
you almost wonder why you don't kick it deep more often like that.
Yeah. So that's the worst field position on a kickoff that they've had all night. So that time he actually kicked it downfield. And Harrell brings it back to the 31. So Midland Trail will go there. Got about, we're going to call it 7.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Midland Trail with the football. 1st and 10. offense been struggling since the first series and the last series of the first half. Vines in the shotgun, and before we can get to playoff, we got flags down again, all side again on Liberty. So somebody on that Liberty defensive line is lining up in the neutral zone. That's the third time tonight that they've called. So that's a 5-yard mark-off against the Raiders. So it'll be 1st and 5 for Midland Trail. According to the down man over there, though, it's 1st and 7. Here's the snap to Vines, hands it off to Ruffner. Ruffner lowers his head, plows up to the 40, and he is dropped right there. And big number 62, Christopher Mickey, on the stop. So Midland Trail trying to speed it up here a little bit. 2nd and 1. Same formation. They give it to Ruffner over the right side this time. Got some room. And he tripped up at the last second. It gets it up to the 45. And he's brought down there, and that's a 1st down for Midland Trail. So Midland Trail trying to hurry up the offense now. Chain guy's not set. Now they get it set, and Ruffner going to be dropped in the backfield. So that'll slow it down just a little bit. Jared Baldwin in on the stop. Senior coming up big for the Raiders.
Ruffner on that previous carry before that one, that was his 15th carry for 102 yards on the evening.
Here's Ruffner again over that right side again. They're just pounding it straight at him, and he's going to be grabbed and stopped and dropped. So he gets across the 45 to about the 46, 47. Going to bring up a big 3rd down, and we'll call it 8 for the Patriots. Desperately need a 1st down here.
I think it's early on. You may already be in 4-down territory.
Yep. All right, same formation. It's a power formation set over to the right side. Ruffner the deep back. And they fake it to Ruffner. Vines keeps it. He's got room over the right side. Up over the 50. Gets a block down to the 40 and run out of bounds at about the 30. Big play for the Midland Trail offense.
We've been thinking we were going to see that. I didn't think it would take this long.
Yep. So that gives Midland Trail big 1st down. Vines.
24-yard carry that
24 yards down to the 30. So Midland Trail has a little bit of life. 6:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 26-7. Vines. Power formation over the left side this time. They give it to Ruffner. Nothing going there as he is stopped and dropped. And I'm saying he didn't gain anything on that one.
He got to the line of scrimmage, and that was it.
We got a penalty flag down now. Late flag coming in. And a little frustration.
It'll be a 15-yarder one way or the other.
I believe it's going to be on Midland Trail. Looked like 21 had something to say to the official, Seth Ewing. He comes out of the game now, and Coach Isaac's not real pleased with that. It's a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty.
Maybe looking at 2nd and 25. Pretty much gave away all those yards that Vines picked up on the 3rd down.
Yep, puts the ball all the way back to the 45-yard line. 2nd down now. Vines with it. Hands it off to Ruffner on the left side. Has room, breaks the tackle, lowers his head, and he's dropped by Ryan Sims, but not before.
He
picks up about 13 on that one.
Almost picked up the penalty yards. Now you're looking about 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12.
Yep, 3rd down 12. Same formation to the left. Give it to Ruffner again to the left, and almost a disaster there as Ruffner started early and then almost dropped a handoff. And he gets hit as he gets to about the 30-yard line. So he's going to pick up about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. So 4th and 10 for Midland Trail. Again, 4-down territory. No choice here. They got to go for it.
I think if you're Trail here, you got to get your best 4th down and 10 play that you got that you have in your playbook here for Coach Isaacs.
Let's hope they don't use Liberty's Mr. Coach Klein's playbook.
I think they threw that one over the hill, Greg.
All right, same formation. Boggs in behind Vines. Vines drops. Looks to his left, throws it deep, and it's going to be overthrown. Incomplete.
Man, he went to the wrong receiver because he had Starks wide open. Starks had beat his man. Sisler was covered the whole time.
Yep, back defending Sean Pennington for Liberty, and Liberty takes over on downs, 1st and 10. Clock still rolling along. We're looking at about 4.5 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter, and again, we said before that we thought Liberty would just try to run the ball, eat some clock, and they come out throwing. So we're not going to try to predict it, but if I'm them, I'd run it.
Especially now if you're up 26-7.
Yep. You're up with a 19-point lead.
You could essentially kill this 3rd quarter and get to the 4th quarter with the ball and up 3 scores.
Yep. Yeah, probably one first down, and they'll be able to eat the clock.
I think a lot of the issues we've seen offensively when Vines goes back to throw the ball, he's really just taking what his first read gives him, not really looking at anything else.
Like it's pre-designed where it's going to go. All right, Atkins in the shotgun, got Sims behind him. Dodrell to his right. He gives it to Sims behind Dodrell, and he gets up over the 35 to the 36. So a 6-yard pickup on first down, and that's what Liberty wanted right there. Big gainer on first down.
About 6 yards that time for Sims.
Second down 4.
Right now you need a turnover in a bad way.
Yep. So they look to the sideline to get to play quick, but they're not in any hurry right here. Play clock has about 20 seconds left. Clock going to roll down under 4 minutes here after this snap. Taking their time. Atkins in the shotgun, same formation as the last time. And he gives it to Dodder over the left side. He's got room up over the 40 to the 45, over the 50. Breaks another tackle down to the Midland Trail 45. Nice run by Dodder. Broke about 4 tackles there. And he gets it up.
Like about 20 yards at
20,
that time.
I was going to say 18, but we'll give him 20 since you called it. First and 10 for Liberty. Nice run by Dodrell. He's a good change of pace to Sims back there. Nice running back. All right, first down, 10 yards to go for the Raiders. Same play to Dodder over the left side. Breaks another tackle. Here he goes again.
Falls on the
down
ground.
the 35. He drops the football, but it looks like Liberty falls on it. So Dodrell picks up 16 on that one. He's all the way down to the Midland Trail. That's about 14.
I think he tried to change
change hands.
And he lost it.
Nice run again by Dodrell. He broke the first tackle, then untouched after he picked up 15 yards.
If you're you got to keep
your Liberty, I'd probably go back to that.
Yeah.
They obviously, like I said, they got rid of that Mr. Coach Klein playbook, and they're going back to what got them this 26-7 lead. It's running it straight ahead. Sims and Dodrell. Atkins in the shotgun. Got a new man back there with him. I think it's Dustin Workman, and Workman fake it to him. He gets the block. Sims with it, dodging around back there. Nice run by Sims, and he's going to pick up
about 5.
About 5 on the play, so they faked it that time to Dustin Workman. And got a player down for Liberty. Looks like a cramp. So we got a timeout on the field as we take care of this injury, so we'll take a timeout up here in the booth. Liberty leads at 26-7 over Midland Trail. Stay with us. We'll be back.
WQTZ would like to thank Dunkin' Donuts, located at 35 Davis Street, Fayetteville, West Virginia, at 304-574-6906. Thank you to Dunkin' Donuts, located in Fayetteville, for being a proud sponsor of 1069 Spirit FM and 1069spiritfm.com and all your local high school sports. More information is available at 1069spiritfm.com.
All right, Liberty with it. Got the injury timeout out of the way. Atkins in the shotgun. Got Dodrell beside him. Atkins going to keep it himself this time. Lowers his head and gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Robert Ruffner met him there, and they both went down in a heap. Picks up about a half yard. Brings up third and a long 6. Clock continues to roll.
About 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter here, Greg.
Yep, down to 2.5. Liberty being very deliberate offensively now, letting that play clock run down. They've got a 26-7 lead, so in no hurry. Atkins with it. And he pitches it wide to Dodrell. Gets a block out here on the outside. Looked like a hold, but no flag.
Liam Gill got slung around, so I'm not sure how you missed that
the
one.
coaching staff for Midland Trail went nuts, but no call.
That's a big, because that would have been backed it up probably another 14 yards where that penalty should have been called.
Yeah, he looked like he was one of those guys doing the hammer throw in the Olympics. He slung him around about 3 times.
What do you call that, Greg? Ring necking?
Ring necked him, yeah.
They're going to kick a field goal.
All right, and it's going to be a long one. That's a 35-yard attempt here by Dodrell, and I don't know about this. I think it's going to go out of bounds about the 20. He'll probably fool me. Snap is good.
Oh,
kick.
blocked.
It doesn't go anywhere. And Midland Trail will take over on the 37-yard line of Liberty. That had no chance whatsoever. So I'm not sure about that call either.
Even if you make it, you're still only up 3 scores. It
still
doesn't.
only 3 scores.
Yep.
Might have been trying to show off a little bit there, wasn't it?
And I'm sure that's going to go with those other play calls.
I used to do that when I coached middle school one year. I had a good kicker. Tony Clockler was his name. And I'd get in situations in the game. We'd beat a lot of people bad, and I'd try to kick the field goal just because we could.
Well,
he actually kicked the 25-yarder one time.
Wow.
The thing about high school is if he misses it, if it falls dead before it's like it's just like a punt.
Yep. All right, here's Midland Trail with a chance to do something offensively here maybe. And
offsides.
Before we get started, Liberty Raleigh, like they do every
it's
series.
Almost every start, every series.
First play, they line up in the neutral zone all side. So Midland Trail, like they do every series, starts off 1st and 5.
I think
it's worked so far for Liberty, so why?
Midland Trail likes that offside on first down.
Call it again.
Not sure why that keeps happening. Surely, to goodness, after a while, you're like, okay, you need to quit doing that. It's against the rules. Here's Ruffner over the left side, got room, down to the 40, down to the 35. Finally brought down at the 31-yard line, so nice gain by Ruffner. Picks up 34 yards on the carry. Robert Ruffner gives the Midland Trail offense a little spark. Minute 25 to go here in the third quarter. Midland Trail need to pick up the pace here a little bit. I think they need to get back to their hurry-up. Of course, they kind of fizzled when they went to the hurry-up last time.
Yep.
All right, 1st and 10, Midland Trail at the Liberty 31. Vines takes the snap, gives it to Ruffner over the right side. He breaks a tackle, and then he snowed under and brought down. Good sure tackle out there in the open field.
You got to go quick. You're approaching
Ryan Sims.
1 minute left here in the third quarter.
Second down, 8.
That was Ruffner's 22nd carry for 156 yards.
Yep, having a good night. Just can't put any of these drives together. They have one good play each drive, it seems like. Second down, the chain moves a little bit now, so it's second down and 7. So if they wait a little bit, they might have 2nd and 3. Vines takes the snap. Going to give it to Boggs. And Boggs nowhere to go, and he is dropped. And again, Christopher Mickey, big man in the middle. Plugs that hole.
My clock is right. We should be about 30 seconds. I
Your
guess
clock is not right.
Not right.
You were 30 seconds
close.
off. That's the end of the third quarter play. The Liberty Raiders lead it 26-7 over the Midland Trail Patriots here on homecoming night. Got a break in the action, so let's take a break here on 106.9 Spirit FM. We appreciate you listening. Stay with us. We'll be back for fourth quarter play here in just one moment.
What's better than Geno's spaghetti, smothered with our homemade meat sauce, then topped with cheese and baked to perfection? How about 2 mouth-watering dinners for $11.99? Choose your favorite. 2 baked spaghetti dinners, 2 home-style spaghetti dinners, or 1 of each. Both served with slices of fresh baked garlic bread. Whether it's family night, date night, or just your night, experience a taste of Italy at our dinner table or yours. Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House. You'll love it.
Welcome back to Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. Greg Chris, Justin Harris, Noah Sparks. Midland Trail Patriots trail 26-7 to the Liberty Raiders. Midland Trail with the football. All resting on the 25-yard line. Third down and 5 for the Patriots. Again, they've had a hard time stringing drives together tonight. Had some big plays, but they haven't put them together on the same drive. All right, Ruffner about 9 yards back behind Vines this time. Vines going to keep it himself. Fakes the throw, runs up the middle, and gets over the 20. He's got enough for the first down. Ball down to the 15-yard line. So that is a first down for Midland Trail. Nice run by Chris Vines.
About a 10-yard gain.
Yep. I think that's something they might want to institute a little more, letting Vines run that ball.
He's been pretty productive every time he's ran
He's a gifted runner. He has good speed. But you can ill afford to lose a quarterback, so I understand. Power formation to the left side. He fakes it. He's going to keep it himself, and he snowed under this time. That play was dead from the get-go. He's dropped for a big loss. And looks like Mark Rain, 6'2", 220-pound senior, big boy. Linebacker coming through.
Stout.
He drops Vines about a 4-yard loss. Bring up second down 14 for Midland Trail. Getting the play in from the side again, eating up some valuable time here. Play clock down to 12 seconds, and if you're Midland Trail, I don't think you want to do that.
No. You're going to need 3 possessions at least.
Vines in the shotgun. Hands it off to Ruffner. He cuts it out to his left side. Tries to cut it outside. Now he spins it back the other way, and he's going to be dropped for a big loss. And I think we might get a face mask. So
should have had a holding earlier.
Yep.
The guy making the tackle was getting his jersey held by a Midland Trail player.
It is a face mask. So what could have been a disastrous play, a loss of about 10, is going to turn into a automatic first down, if nothing else.
It wasn't a smart decision to reverse field, but it ended up working out because you drew the penalty.
15-yard penalty. And it actually turns into more than that.
Somebody, I don't know who it was, held their block. And Ruffner tried to go outside when the inside was there.
All right, so I guess that's not an automatic first down because still second down on the change, second and about 6 after that penalty, and that's a big break for Midland Trail. That was a huge loss
probably
there.
Looking at least 3rd and 24.
Yep. Here's Boggs with it over the right side.
Still running.
Breaks the tackle and into the end zone. Nice run by Griffin Boggs, 10 yards after the penalty. And again, you see how huge that penalty was.
Yeah.
You'd have been looking at 3rd down and probably 20, 25 yards. And instead, they end up in the end zone.
11-yard touchdown run that time by Griffin Boggs.
So, Midland Trail still alive. Talon Shockey on for the extra point. 26-13, your score right now. Snap is back. Hold down, kicks up and good. 26-14, so Midland Trail staying alive.
Got about 10.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Defense, you're going to have to get stops because you said you need 2 more possessions.
Yep. And you can't give up a lot of first downs here.
You can run clock quickly with this 40-second play clock.
Yep. Yeah, if you get 2 first downs here, you can run off 6-7 minutes of that. So what Liberty wants to do is take this kickoff, grind out a drive, punch it in. What Midland Trail wants to do is get a 3 and out, get the ball back.
Yep.
Still too early, I think, for an onside kick, but I would do one of those, like you said, squib kick it and see what happens.
Yep.
I think if you're Liberty, if you can go down here and knock on the door and kick it in, you're probably going to put this one on ice.
Yep. We sound like Captain and Major Obvious here.
Well, you look. I mean, this is going to be another obvious. That not scoring right there at the end of the first half is
critical.
Large.
I wouldn't be surprised Midland Trail don't try something here on this kickoff.
Coach Miller was down there talking them up pretty long and hard there.
Yep, they've been known to pull a few.
See what he draws up in the dirt here.
We got Bo Thompson's handling the kickoff duty, so it's not going to go in the air.
No, it's going to be a squibber, so we'll see what he does with it here.
Well, there's people shifting all over the place.
All right, Thompson set to kick, and he is going to kick the onside kick, and unfortunately, it's only going to go 4 yards. So
and it's going backwards.
Yeah, and they haven't blown it dead yet. They better get on it because St. Liberty could pick it up and take off with it if they wanted to.
I don't think that's what Coach Miller drew up there.
No, not really what I would call a good onside kick right there. He tried to squib it, and he squibbed
soft.
it. Yeah, he squibbed it, and that didn't look good from the beginning.
I thought it was a little too early for that play call. You said you still got 10.5 minutes.
Gives them great field position. Now
you
Liberty
pretty much
starts
now
on
have to get a 3 and out.
Start on the Midland Trail 44.
And they haven't only time they put the ball on the ground tonight is when he tried to shift hands on that long run earlier.
Yep. All right, so Liberty lines it up with Sims deep in the backfield, and he's going to get it, and he's hit and drops the football, and Midland Trail has it. They brought the blitz off the corner that time, and Liam Gill calls the fumble, and looks like Aaron Sizzler falls on it.
I guess I jinxed him. I mean, I guess that was a good jinx.
That's just what Midland Trail asked for right there. Get the turnover, and that was a shot. Sims goes out of the game, and he got hit hard right as he took the handoff that time, and Midland Trail recovers. So they're back in business.
Yeah, they got their onside kick just a little play late.
Yep. They brought the blitz off the left side that time, and he hit Sims. They were trying to run it around the left end. The blitz came from Midland Trail's left, the opposite side, and was able to take him out just as soon as he got the ball. So Midland Trail takes over, 1st and 10, ball on the 46. Vines with it, gives to Ruffner over the right side, and he's going to be dropped after he gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down and 10. No gain there for Ruffner on the play. 10 minutes to go here in the ball game.
I would do that. I would look for the bootleg maybe right here from Vines on that left side.
Power formation set up to the right. Vines takes it, gives it to Ruffner, heading back over the left side. Got a blocker out there, and he gets away from the block. He had a man out there leading the block for him, Cy Persinger, but the defender, I can't really see who it was able to shake him. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Jacob Stover, able to get away from Persinger and make the
75.
tackle. Yep, gets the tackle on the 49.5, brings up 3rd down now and 7 for Midland Trail. Vines with it, gives it to Ruffner again, and again he's hit the line. He breaks free.
Another face mask.
Face mask again.
Wow.
And even after the flags flew down, there was another face mask. The flags come in from everywhere, so that's going to be another 15-yard penalty, and on 3rd down again, so it keeps Midland Trail alive with those 15-yard penalties.
He may have only he called a personal foul or just a 5-yarder.
I think he called a personal foul. I'm not sure there is.
He called it quick. I think there still is a 5-yard in high school.
Let's go give Midland Trail a 1st down.
It's going to go from the spot, mark off 15 here.
Yep. Another big one because you're going to be looking at, we're going to be, what, about 4th and 5, 4th and 4.
Yep. So Liberty making some penalty mistakes here. Keeping Midland Trail alive. Vines in the shotgun. Power formation set over to the right side. He's got 2 running backs over outside the right tackle. Boggs in the backfield behind Vines, and they give it to Boggs over that right side, and he's fighting for yardage, still fighting. Finally wrapped up, and he's going to get it down to about the 29 before they finally stop his forward progress.
Once again, they got lucky because Boggs he leaves early a little bit every time, but you hardly see it called.
So they're going to give him down to about the 32. 2nd down and 3. Pick up a 7 for Boggs. Again, he might have left a little bit early, but he gets away with it, and he gets it up to the 20. So Griffin Boggs giving the offense a little bit of life here. Another 1st down for Midland Trail. 8 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Vines, Midland Trail speeding it up. They give it to Boggs again, cuts it over to his left. This time he's going to be caught and dropped. Christopher Mickey in on the stop. Christopher Mickey's had a heck of a ball game.
He's been in on a lot of tackles.
Yep, sure has. And we got a player down with a cramp again.
Aiden Isaacs.
Like Aiden Isaacs down. So we got a break in the action here. We'll take us a break here. Nope, we'll just keep on rolling with it. Looks like Joe Dirt, the trainer, comes out to assist with the cramp. So Midland Trail desperately needs to get down and get him a score here to stay alive. If Liberty stops them here and gets the ball back without a score, I think they're in trouble.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they're in pretty good position right here. They've got the ball on the 20-yard line.
Because I don't think
2nd 10.
You got to be in. You still got 3 timeouts, so you really just want to make sure you get it in the end zone here. I mean, get the right play called every time. You don't need to be in too big of a hurry. Like I said, you got about 8 minutes to go. Down 12.
Plenty of time. Don't panic. I get the cramped up player off the field. Gives Midland Trail time to huddle up over on the sideline and get their play called. Vines comes back out on the field now and relays the play to Griffin Boggs, the guy behind him. Power formation set up to the right side. 8:07. Clock cranks up. Vines takes it, gives it to Boggs. No, he's going to throw it. He's wide open. Liam Gill for the touchdown. Beautiful play call by Midland Trail. They fake the handoff to Boggs. Liam Gill goes down the middle of the field, not a soul around him. Vines just throws it up to him, and he hauls it in for the 20-yard touchdown pass. So Midland Trail suddenly with life here offensively after the Liberty turnover. They take advantage of it. And the penalty as well, another big penalty.
2 big penalties here for Liberty in this fourth quarter on third down.
Shockey in for the point after.
It's a big point after here. Right? Could make it.
And looks like they're going to try to fake it, and they send the holder, and he's not going to make it. And the holder,
Chase Dixon.
I'm not sure if that was called or if Chase Dixon decided to do that on his own, but either way.
I wouldn't think you'd want to call that because you make it a 5-point game because.
Makes your score 26-20.
And from the look at Frankie, I don't think he
yeah, I don't think that's what he wanted, obviously. Yeah, not sure why you would try to do that. All right. Nonetheless, Midland Trail with life.
It was the same call Liberty had on their extra point.
26-20. Midland Trail has stormed back here and come to life in this fourth quarter.
Because the way Shockey is kicking him, they pretty much just took a point off the board
you go ahead and get your point, and that makes it a 5-point game. You score a touchdown, you got the lead.
Yeah.
Now you score a touchdown, you tied.
Yep.
So that's why Coach Isaac's not real pleased. It must have been a call on his own.
If those headsets weren't so expensive, I'm guessing that thing probably would have been destroyed there.
Like I said, the snap looked okay.
Yeah, there wasn't nobody coming in.
7:58 to go in the ball game.
Roughly.
Liberty leads at 26-20.
I was 30 seconds off in the third quarter, so
just a few minutes ago, it was 26-7.
They were
Midland Trail with
dead in the water.
Yep, 13 unanswered.
We've got about 8 minutes to go.
Makes it 26-20. And getting set to kick it off again.
Thompson.
Against Thompson.
Which right now, Zach Moores is out of the ball game with a hand injury. So
another injury. So Zach been handling the kickoff chores. Bo Thompson takes back over now. He's the squib kicker. And he booms it away high. That's what I called. Sims takes it on the 25. Below the 35, he's got room. He avoids a tackle there. Still fighting for yards. Finally dropped after he gets over the 40. Nice return by Sims.
Yeah, the way Liberty's defense has been playing, they want to get some kind of long, sustained drive here. And if you're Midland Trail, it'd be nice to get them off the field, a quick 3 and out.
Yep. All right. Last time Liberty had the ball, their last play, first down, they tried to hand it off to Sims, Ryan Sims, and he got whacked. Midland Trail recovers the fumble, takes it down, scores, makes it a 26-20 ball game. Liberty now with it on the 41-yard line. Getting their play in from the side. Confident offense, looking a little less confident now. Atkins with it, going to keep it himself. And he's got room over the right side, up over the 50, to the 45, the 40. Finally drugged down there after he picks up about 21, maybe 26 rather, on that play all the way down to the Midland Trail 39-yard line. So didn't risk a handoff there. They just snapped it to Atkins, and he took off with it.
And really that's been Liberty's best offense tonight is just snap it and letting Atkins find a hole.
Yep. All right, Liberty getting to play in again from the side. They got 3 receivers split out to the left side. Pennington, Dodrell, Baldwin, all split out to the left. Sims in the backfield behind Atkins, actually right beside him. Clock rolling. They give it to Sims. That's the play they ran last time, and he got hit before he got the handoff and fumbled. This time he hangs on and goes forward with it about 3. Brings up second down and 7. 7 minutes to go, we think. Close to 7 minutes. We're pretty close in the ball game. Midland Trail desperately needs a stop here. Can't afford to give up a whole lot of this clock. And the bad thing is if they have to use timeouts, then they don't have them when they go on offense.
Yeah, you don't think you want to use them this early
No,
yet.
not yet. They need to get a stop here, though. They can't afford to let Liberty score. Score here could be Katie bar the door. Aunt Minnie shut the windows. Here's Atkins. Shotgun.
Took a penalty. We need to get it off.
Goes to his left, and he's wrapped up and dropped.
Ruffner with the initial contact.
So he goes nowhere. 0 gain.
Big third down right here.
Looked like Bo Thompson finished him off that time.
3rd and 7, and they run that play clock right down to the wire that time before they snapped it. 3rd and 7, Liberty again getting the play in. 20 seconds left on the play clock. They've been milking her down pretty good.
Yeah, they snapped that other one with 0.
Yep.
So we're now under about 6 minutes to go.
Yep. Same formation. Big stop here for Midland Trail. Atkins looks to throw, throws it down the middle, got a man. Nice catch out there by
It's going to be enough for a first down.
John Tabor, and that is going to give them a first down. Huge play right there. Tabor, the lone receiver to the right side, runs a slant, ball's out in front of him a little bit, makes a diving catch. 3rd and 7, he picks up about 11, gives Liberty a first down, and the clock continues to roll. More importantly, now they will be very deliberate on offense. Beautiful catch out there by Tabor. Not a big guy, 5'7", 160, but he made a nice diving catch. A big play guy.
Yep.
Atkins with a good pass. Here he is in the shotgun this time, same formation. And they pitch it, surprisingly, out to Sims. I thought they would not do something like that. Risk a fumble. Sims probably going to lose about a half a foot there.
Good tackle by Bo Thompson there.
Actually, they're going to give him a yard. Not sure how they – this down marker guy over here is struggling tonight. He's got me all buttered
He's
up.
kind of he's been kind of wobbling.
Yeah, he's got me buffaloed up here. I can't keep up with him.
I wouldn't really start using those timeouts unless maybe you get a stop on 3rd down or if they pick up another first down, and then you're going to want to use them.
4:55 to go in the ball game. Again,
Like
Liberty very deliberate here.
They're more important to have on offense.
Yep. Play clock down to 5. Atkins gets it. He's going to keep it himself. He's got room over the left, down to the 20, the 10, the 5, and he is in the end zone for the back-breaking touchdown. And that puts Liberty up 32-20.
That's been an issue, except when Atkins keeps the ball, they've been having an issue tackling him. And
Yep, and that time he faked the handoff to the left side and then just kept the ball right behind that and untouched. He went through the line and gone.
Again, just a direct snap to Atkins and let him run.
Yeah, it's been a heck of an offensive plan right there. Again, they got rid of the Mr. Coach Klein playbook, and they've gone back to the basics, and it's proved very fruitful for them. All right, should be some penalty flags here.
it should be on Midland Trail, but I think
it was a false start on Liberty. The left end
Sisler
jumped.
moved, and then he jumped.
Yeah, and then he jumped, and I think they blew it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they blew it dead or not. Everybody's stumbling around out there. We'll figure out what's going on. I think they're going to try to kick it again. I think they blew that dead. Yeah. Sisler jumped on the left end, but the left offensive end jumped as well.
Yeah.
And they call it on Liberty, march them back 5 yards. Probably a good thing for Liberty because that kick was blocked.
They're going to go for it now.
Yep, got Atkins back out there now. And
if you would convert on this 2-point conversion, it would make it 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It should have been going for it to begin with.
Yep. Atkins takes a snap, going to throw the corner route into the end zone, and it's picked off back there by Dixon. So incomplete, no good, or rather intercepted, no good. But Liberty with the huge run, 25-yard run, 20-yard run.
Yep.
By
27.
Isaac Atkins.
And right now you only got roughly probably between 4.5 5 minutes. So you're going to, if you score here, you're going to have to go quickly.
Yep, makes the score 32-20. And man alive, need that defensive stand there. The big play on that drive, the 11-yard pass, doesn't seem like a lot.
Third
Atkins,
down, yeah.
From Atkins to Tabor. Tabor with a fantastic diving catch. Gave him a first down on 3rd and 7. Like I said, he only picked up 11, but they only needed 7. And that kept that drive alive. 3 plays later, they score.
If you're Midland Trail and you stop them there, you got to think, number one, if they hadn't completed the pass, the clock would have stopped.
Yep. Right.
Number two, you're probably in that they're probably either going to go for it or they're going to punt it to you. So, just a crucial play.
Yep. One of the things me and Justin talked about a lot last week was Midland Trail's inability to get off the field on 3rd down. Yep. Gave up a ton of 3rd down conversions, and that's another huge one tonight. Dodrell getting set to kick it off. We're not sure where he's going to kick it. Looks like he's aiming toward the out-of-bounds line again.
About the 20.
Probably not a bad move, really, in my mind. And he boots it right down the middle of the field, just like I called, and it's bobbled around, finally falling on back there. And that works out good again. Boggs falls on it. That time Dodrell kicked his squibber right down the middle of the field. Boggs mishandled it and then dove on it at the 30-yard line. So, again, the two middle kicks have worked out best for Liberty. They were giving it up on the 35 last two times, been on the 30. The Midland Trail starts 1st and 10, 30-yard line, 4 minutes, 35 seconds to go, and that time is just a rough guesstimate. Keeping it up here on our phones. Liberty wants to.
The one official, he's keeping it on his phone too, so I can see him now, the one that's about the 45.
Midland Trail shifts everybody over to the left side. They got 4 receivers over to that left side. Sizzler, the lone receiver to the right, look for that slant pass to Sizzler right here a lot of times. Vine's going to fake the pass, keep it himself over the left side. Snowed under and gets about 2 on that. More importantly, though, the clock continues to roll. Liberty leads at 32-20 over Midland Trail. So have to run the ball there and keeps that clock going. 2nd down and 8. Same formation. 4 receivers over to the left. Sizzle, the lone man here to the right. They throw it right down the middle of the field. Got a man, but he overthrew him. He had Harrell open, but overthrew it just a little bit.
It looked like he had a man, but like I said, he overthrew it, and he could have run a long way if he'd have caught that one.
And like Justin said earlier, I think these pass plays appear to be pre-designed to go to a specific person because he just reared back and threw it. Had him open, just missed it. All right, 3rd down. Same formation. This time they go down the other side to Sizzler, and he's got it at the 38 and goes out of bounds at about the 36. So 1st down for Midland Trail.
A 28-yarder.
They pick up 28 yards on that pass and catch from Vines to Sizzler, and had pretty good coverage out there on him that time. Pennington was there, but Sizzler able to get a little bit of space between them and haul it in. So 1st down, Midland Trail. Drive stays alive.
And he went out of bounds, so the clock stops too. If you can get a quick score, the onside kick not getting it won't kill you because you still got all timeouts.
Vines in the shotgun. Power formation to the right. Throws it down the middle. And there's going to be a jump ball, and it goes incomplete. John Tabor back there on the defense that time.
Yeah, like you said, it's a pre-design. He's just not looking at it. He knows who he's throwing it to beforehand.
Sizzler, the intended receiver. Again, lucky that one wasn't picked by Tabor. If he'd been a little bit taller, he probably got that.
Sizzler was playing the D-back on that one.
All right, brings up 2nd down now and 10 for Midland Trail. Ball on the 35.
About 4 minutes to go in the ball game.
Vines drops, pressure comes. He steps over to his right, takes a shot in the backfield. They're going to call a penalty, and it's intercepted by Liberty, but we got an illegal shot up to the head on the Liberty defense. I'm not sure about that call there. He took a pretty good hit, but I think they're going to call an illegal hit to the head. Liberty intercepts, but that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and they're going to call it a shot to the head there. They're calling it on Dodrell. He's discussing with the officials.
He may have had a receiver open, but his receivers pretty much ran the same route. They ran right into each other.
Yep, so they call roughing the passer, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, another big break.
Wow.
It's the 3rd one that pretty much just keeping Midland Trail drives alive.
3 big penalties by Liberty in this 4th quarter has just kept Midland Trail's life support going.
Yeah, that was the ball game there. They intercepted it.
Now the ball's going to be moved to about the 20.
Down to the 20. 1st and 10. It would have been 3rd and 10.
I'm not sure who that pass was intended for because Starks and Sizzler were both in the area.
So Midland Trail has new life.
For the 3rd time.
Yep, 3:52 to go. Still plenty of time. About 3:50 left. Vines takes the snap. Pressure comes. He's hit. Wide open in the end zone, but can't haul it in. And that time Vines took a shot as he released the ball, so caused him to underthrow just a little bit. Liam Gill was open in the end zone.
And he tried to stop, and he kind of slid.
Yeah, it looked like he was on an oiled up piece of glass there when he tried to come back. And Vines again took a shot as he released the ball, caused him to throw short. Receiver was open. They've got 3 receivers over to the right, now 4 coming in off the bench. Vines going to run it himself, and he's got room over the left. Now that room, nope, breaks the tackle, still running, and he takes a shot as he gets the ball down inside the 10 to about the 9. That's going to be enough for a first down. So Midland Trail's drive again stays alive, and they've got it 1st and goal now on the 9-yard line. 4 receivers split out to the right. Vines takes the snap. He looks over, now back to his left, throws it in the middle, and ball's batted around, almost picked off.
Looking for Stark.
Yep, tried to go to Stark right in the middle, and linebacker there for Liberty, like Jeffrey Bowles, able to break it up, almost picked it off. So Midland Trail will be looking at 2nd and goal now. Again, ball on the 9-yard line. 3:25 to go in the ball game. Midland Trail trails 32-20. Vines in the shotgun. Going to keep it himself. That same play over the left side, and this time not near as productive. Gets a couple, but he's going to be dropped at about the 5-yard line.
But more importantly, the clock is still rolling.
Going to eat up some valuable clock right here.
But you got to get in the end zone here. I mean, it's stating the obvious, but
3rd down now and goal. Ball on the 5.
And having issues, guys running in and off.
Trying to get the play in. Sims comes off, now goes back on. 2:58 to go. Vines takes a snap. Looks over to the left. Pressure comes, and he's going to be dropped back at about the 13-yard line. Good coverage by Liberty that time, and the pocket just collapses on Vines, and down he goes.
That was all caused by players not knowing where to go.
Not knowing where to go, and 4th down now. Ball pushed back, and Midland Trail going to be forced to use one of those timeouts now.
You almost wish you'd have used it before that last play when you had guys running everywhere.
Clock down around 2:25 or so. Again, we're guessing on the time situation. And that was huge right there. Midland Trail forced to use the timeout. Now we're looking at 4th and goal from about the 9-yard line.
And if you're Liberty, you kind of you're probably going to put everybody back around the end zone and not let nothing behind you.
I believe if I'm Liberty, I rush 3 guys, put 8 of them back around the goal line, play defense on that goal line.
Not let anybody in.
If you're Midland Trail, you might want to call that 15-yard personal foul penalty.
That's been a good one,
yeah.
All right, situation here, 32-20. Liberty leads it. 2:25 to go in the ball game. Midland Trail with 2 timeouts left. They've got the ball 1st and goal. Check that, 4th and goal on, it looks like about the 8.5-yard line. After the sack right there, that's, of all the bad things that could have happened right there, that was probably the worst, other than a turnover.
Yeah. Yep. You're exactly right, Greg.
You get a sack, so you have to use that timeout. Not only do you lose yardage, but you lose time, then you lose your timeout.
Yep.
So now 2 timeouts left, 4th down goal. They got to get it in the end zone here.
Losing that timeout is really crucial if Liberty gets the ball back.
Yep. All right, Vines will go from shotgun. He's got his power formation over to the right. Sizzler out here by himself, split wide to the right. And everybody takes off except the center. So that's going to march back 5 more yards. Everybody on the field took off, but the ball wasn't snapped. And they ran, kind of gave their play away a little bit there too, I think. So that steps it off 5. Take it back to about the 13. So now we're looking at 4th and goal. I keep saying 1st and goal. 4th and goal from the 13. Liberty's seen what the play is going to be now. Vines drops, looks, throws it in the end zone. Hail Mary, it's going to be overthrown and falls incomplete. Tabor on the defense back there for Midland Trail. Pass intended for Liam Gill. Falls incomplete, and I tell you, that just about might do it. 2:19 to go in the ball game. And Midland Trail turns it over on downs. Liberty takes over on the 13-yard line. So all Liberty has to do here is run a couple plays. Midland Trail can use those 2 timeouts. So they got to get at least probably 1 first down to be able to run it out. But Midland Trail still needs 2 scores, 2 minutes to go. Tough chore. Atkins in the shotgun. He's probably just going to keep it himself or give it to Sims, and he gives it to Sims. And Sims is dropped and snowed under. He's going to, they never did tackle him, but he lost about 1.5 yards, 2 yards. And Midland Trail uses the 2nd timeout of the half. So with that timeout, We'll take a timeout up here as well. The Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. Liberty leads at 32-20. We'll be back after these messages.
Hey, don't forget, next 2 weekends, October 18th.
Why settle for less? Hometown Subaru will get you in the car of your dreams without breaking your budget. Our qualified finance and sales staff always treat customers with love and respect. That's the Subaru Love Promise. Hometown Subaru Service Center provides quality service and maintenance from industry professionals. Our service staff is always friendly and will never pressure you into buying a service you don't need. Outback, Ascent, Forester, or Legacy. Hometown Subaru has your favorite Subaru vehicles ready to test drive.
Hometown Subaru, Beckley, between the malls, or check us out anytime online at hometownsubaru.com.
Welcome back, Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. Greg Chris, along with Justin Harrison, Noah Sparks, bringing you all the action here.
For the Carton Electric statewide scoreboard, 106.9 Spirit FM is your home for the Midland Trail Patriots football all season.
Yeah, Greg, if you're Midland Trail here, you got one timeout in your pocket, second down and long here for Liberty.
Yep.
Just kind of
I'm sure
grasping to something.
Yep, just go keep it on the ground here, make Trail use this last time out. I look for Atkins to keep it himself here. Of course, we've looked for other things that hadn't happened. Atkins takes a snap, and like I said, who knows?
What
He
in
throws
the world?
it. I don't get it. I just don't understand this whatsoever.
Money, Christmas.
Are we sure they're up 12? Or,
oh, my goodness, what a play call. You hate to be critical of
I mean,
coaches and play
really
calls, but
do.
that is the most bizarre play call I think I've seen. And again, the Mr. Coach Klein playbook has resurfaced.
He went and dug it out of the trash can.
I'm not exactly sure what he's thinking on that.
Dusted the popcorn kernels off of it.
My goodness.
Son of a gun.
You're under 2 minutes, so right at 2 minutes. Trail's got one timeout left. You got two scored lead, and you throw the football from your own 15. I don't get that whatsoever. Here's Atkins with the keeper, which is what they should have done the first time. He picks up about 12, but he's going to be a yard short. Midland Trail will use their last time out. Oh, my goodness. I don't understand that whatsoever.
I'm going to say it's one of the worst play calls I've seen
and
in that situation.
I'm sure the defense is going to be, well, we thought we'd catch him off guard. Well, maybe you would, but still you don't have to do that. Why do that?
Throw the ball 30 yards in the air.
Yeah.
Even if you punt the football back to them, they still got to get the ball back.
The thing about it is they would have already lost their last time out before this play.
Right.
Now you can run 40 more seconds off the clock, then punt it, run some more clock off. Midland Trail's probably got a minute.
You'd have been under a minute.
Almost an impossible situation.
Yeah, 2 scores down under a minute. I don't understand. That's crazy.
And then if you throw an interception there, you're giving the ball back, and they're still going to have their timeout.
Yep. All right, and I'm going to assume that they're going to punt right here. I'm not sure.
And they make
you never know.
They may kick a field goal.
4th down, about 3 to go. About a minute, and we're going to call it a minute.
I'm right about
seconds.
2 minutes. Well, my clock's been running. It's about 2 minutes.
All right, 2 minutes.
They do send somebody back to field a punt.
Yep. All right, Liberty set to punt it away, we think.
It's only the second time they've had to punt tonight.
Yep. He'll get that punt away at about the 16.
I'm guessing it'll be Dodrell back there.
Yep. Snap is good. Gets the punt off. It's a high short kick. Going to come down right on the 50. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be marked way back down at the 37-yard line. So we get about a 15-yard punt.
And we should be about a minute 45, 2 minutes roughly.
Liberty doing everything they can do to give Midland Trail a chance.
Like you said, in high school, it's so hard to even complete an onside kick. I'm not even sure. Like you said, if you'd have put that under a minute.
Yeah, that's the most bizarre play call I think I've ever seen. Now they start marching the ball back the other way, and they take it all the way back to the 46. So
it's gained about 9 yards.
All right, so Midland Trail have it there, 1st and 10. Ball on the Liberty 40. We'll call it the 47. We're going to say about a minute and 50 seconds to go here in the ball game. 3 receivers bunched up out here to the right. Vine's looking that way, throws it up in the air. Tabor back there. Both of them going for it, Tabor and Harrow, and it falls incomplete.
He let Harrow a little bit too much on that one.
A little air under that one.
Harrow was open if he just throws it. Kind of a
second down 10. The only positive thing to come out of that is the clock stops for Midland Trail. Get their play in. And they put their 3 receivers over on the left side this time. Sizzler to the right here by himself. I'm not sure I don't put Braden Howell over here on Sizzler. Sizzler makes a double move. Vines pressure comes, and he's down. And he is brought down by Andrew Ellis, 5'9", 190-pound junior.
Yeah, because right now you're that defensive line. You know they're throwing it. You just pin your ears back and go at him.
Vines took a little too long that time. Didn't have anybody open. Try to get a double move out of Sizzler, and by the time he made the second half of the double move.
Boy, if you're Midland Trail shifting players in and out here, I don't know if this is where you want to be doing
No, you're running under almost to a minute.
Yeah, they used up down to 13 seconds on the play clock before they get it off, so a lot of time. And they pitch it out to Ruffner, and they pitch it backward and scramble for the ball, and it looks like the Raiders might have fallen on it, and they do. So errant pitch. They try to pitch it to Ruffner on the sweep, and threw the pitch to kind of behind him, and ball rolled all the way back to the Trail 35.
I mean, if he catches the pitch, he had a lot of room to that right side.
May have been trying to pick up some yards and get him out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, right now you're 2 kneels away, and we're going home.
And we don't know for sure if Liberty will kneel it. We might see an old triple reverse halfback pass.
Hook and ladder.
All right, here we go. They are going to call the victory formation.
Victory formation, okay, here.
Atkins up under center for the first time tonight. And we got a jump, and everybody jumps.
And they're not even going to call the penalty.
I'm not sure what they're going to call. Bo Thompson comes in off the left end, and the right tackle for Liberty jumps. They're wanting the play clock
to
reset.
Start. Play clock is not reset, and there it goes.
So I don't guess they – what is the chain guys doing over there?
He's standing in between the down marker and the first down.
I think they done packed it in. Well, apparently only need 5 yards on this one.
I thought they didn't call a penalty. I'm not sure. Did they mark it off on them? They didn't.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Moved it back about a yard.
It's like the chains are all tangled up over there.
Yep.
My goodness.
And they just – I'm not sure what's going on.
I think that's a ball game.
I think that's a ball game.
I think that's a ball game.
I'm not sure how that ended, but it ended. And that's going to do it tonight. Homecoming spoiled for Midland Trail by the Liberty Raiders as they win it 32-20. Tough night for the Midland Trail Patriots. And, again, hats off to Liberty.
They couldn't be happier to probably see that bye week next week.
Yep.
You'd like to go in with a win, but now you just kind of want to get healthy.
And we thought Liberty, would come in with a little chip on their shoulder after losing the surprising game last week to Summers County. They played a pretty tough schedule, and they've had a pretty good offense for most of the season until last week. And Midland Trail with just a plethora of injuries and not able to overcome that. Too many injuries in too many key places.
I think you're right, Greg. And one of the things that we said that was going to be the determining factor here tonight was if Midland Trail could throw the football, and I think they just showed that they weren't able to get anything going in the passing game, and I think it really just hindered them on the offensive side of the football.
Yep, I think you're right. All right, let's get away here and hear a word from our sponsors. We'll come back with the post-game show, the Gino's Pizza post-game show. We'll give you all the stats and figures for this game. Then we invite you to stay tuned after that for the Card Electric statewide scoreboard afterwards. Again, number 3 ranked Midland Trail Patriots fall to the Liberty Raiders 32-20 here on homecoming night in Hico. Greg Christ, Justin Harrison, Noah Sparks. Stay with us. We'll be back after these messages.
Gino's Pizza post-game show here on 106.9 FM, streaming live on 106.9spiritfm.com, WQTZ on the TuneIn app, and 106.9 Spirit FM on Facebook Live.
What's better than Gino's spaghetti, smothered with our homemade meat sauce, then topped with cheese and baked to perfection? How about 2 mouth-watering dinners for $11.99? Choose your favorite, 2 baked spaghetti dinners, 2 home-style spaghetti dinners, or 1 a beach. Both served with slices of fresh baked garlic bread. Whether it's family night, date night, or just your night, experience a taste of Italy at our dinner table or yours. Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House. You'll love it.
Why shop Beckley Auto Mall?
Because of the selection.
Because of the people.
The prices. Because of the great customer service.
We got everything we wanted, and we'll be coming back here for our next one.
Beckley Auto Mall has been your go-to dealer for years, with the best selection, service, and lowest prices. Our people are committed to helping you every day.
Come see for yourself. We're at the point of Eisenhower and Robert C. Byrd Drive. Online at BeckleyAutomall.com.
Best selection, lowest prices. Come get it all at Beckley Auto Mall.
GNC, we are professional grade.
Who would like to be a winner of our Business of the Week drawing? Let me tell you how you can do that. If you are a listener of 106.9 Spirit FM and you listen at your place of business through radio or our website 1069spiritfm.com or even by your phone through our TuneIn app, you can enter to win. Just visit our website to enter, and it may be you enjoying lunch at Bob Evans in Fayetteville. And as always, keep listening to WQTZ 106.9 Spirit FM.
.9 Spirit FM would like to thank Carter Electric, located in Fayetteville, for being a supporter of all your local high school sports. Carter Electric, a proud sponsor of the Coach's Corner and WQTZ Game of the Week. For more information on this sponsor, go to 1069spiritfm.com.
At the Cassis Dental Center, we believe in the total health solution. It doesn't matter whether you have a disease state or a healthy state. We're going to do our very best to diagnose everything that you need to have done. If necessary, we can use our 3D capability. One of the best services we offer at Cassis Dental Center is to control anxiety. The oral sedation helps you to feel like you haven't even been at the dentist office, although you can have a lot of dentistry done. We also do general restorative dentistry, which includes fillings, extractions, root canal therapy, implants, and dentures. One of the most unique services that we offer is the ability to have same-day crowns performed. It's quite rewarding to see families grow. That's worked for us for over 3 generations now. Changing someone's life by improving their smile is very satisfying.
Our tradition for my football team is we dress up, shirt and tie. I had a tie, but I didn't know how to tie it. Usually I would have my dad help me, but he was deployed. I'm thinking, don't worry about it, my grandma should know.
He says, can you tie a tie? And I'm like, no, but we're on our way to Chick-fil-A.
I recognize them because they came into our store so much. Miss Bertha and Mr. Terrence, I'm like, of course, I'll help them out and show them how to tie a tie.
It wasn't just the tie, it's what was in your heart.
It's my pleasure. Doing good, man. You got it.
We don't hang around long on this. Welcome back. Gino's Pizza post-game show. Greg Chris, Justin Harrison, Noah Sparks. Tough night for the Midland Trail Patriots here at homecoming. Unable to get anything going offensively, and they fall to the Liberty Raiders 32-20. And again, started off promising. First offensive play of the night from Midland Trail was Robert Ruffner on a 65-yard gain, more or less. And Trail able to punch it in, so you thought offensively they're going to be able to roll. But after that, their offense just pretty much stymied by the Raider defense. And Midland Trail unable to – and they made a little bit of a flurry, a little bit of a comeback, but unable to claw their way back in. They went down 26-7, and it's pretty much over at that point.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Just Midland Trail was efficient early, but inefficient late in the ball game. Robert Ruffner, 25 carries for 160 yards and a touchdown, 67 yards coming on the first play of the football game. Yep. Right out of the gate. Griffin Boggs, 10 carries for 40 yards and a touchdown. Liam Gill, the 1 reception, 20 yards and a touchdown. Chris Vines, as we said, we thought Midland Trail was going to have to throw the football. They were unable to. Vines was 3 for 18 for 83 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Yep. Liberty, Adkins, their best offense was snapping the ball to him on a direct snap and just letting him find a hole and go. He had 16 carries for 108 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dodrell, he had 5 carries for 140 yards and a touchdown. And then, of course, Liberty on the defensive side of the football, they had the pick 6 and the scoop and score for their 2 defensive touchdowns.
Pretty much deciding factors right there.
Yep.
I think the issue for Midland Trail, if Vines is throwing the ball probably more than 10 times, that means you're probably down.
Right.
And you're having to come back, and you don't want that.
Right. Yep. And Midland Trail, not making excuses.
Yeah.
But, a lot of injuries on both sides of the ball. A lot of key players out now.
Only so much you can overcome.
Yeah, skill players out now. And you can tell they're a little bit out of sync offensively, trying to get players in and off the field. Defensively, having a hard time getting teams off the field on third down. So, these injuries starting to take their toll on Midland Trail. They fall to 5-2. Obviously, that number 3 ranking going to be in jeopardy at this point. They got a week off to heal up some of these wounds. Hopefully get some of that out of their way and get back on the winning track in 2 weeks from now. So, again, tough night for the Midland Trail Patriots here from Roger Eads Field, Midland Trail Patriot Stadium. And the Liberty Raiders, got to give hats off to them, come in with a good game plan. It was pretty obvious that they were pretty much daring Midland Trail to throw the football, a lot of times with 9-10 guys up within 3 or 4 yards of the line of scrimmage, and Midland Trail just couldn't respond. They couldn't answer that. Had some chances, had some opportunities, missed a few of those pass plays that they had open people on and just couldn't connect. So tough night all the way around for the Patriots. Good night for the Liberty Raiders. Again, hats off to them for playing a good ball game and having a good plan and executing that plan. We'll get away from here now, take us another quick break. When we come back, we ask you to stay tuned for the Carter Electric statewide scoreboard. We have all the scores from around the state best we can with what information we have coming into us. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that. Again, Midland Trail loses 32-20 to the Liberty Raiders here in your Beckley Auto Mall Game of the Week. Stay with us. We'll be back after these messages.
In the ever-changing world of website design, the things that people need, the things that people look for, those website norms, they're ever-changing. In many organizations, we're getting to where we don't necessarily have specific departments internally to do those things. When you hire a Cucumber Company, you get that internal team feel. You get experts that are within hand's reach. So whether you're looking at a website project, videos, audio-visual support, I highly recommend Cucumber Company.
Welcome
WQTZ
back.
would like to thank
welcome back to the Carter Electric statewide scoreboard. Sorry about that. We are here at Hico again. Midland Trail falls to Liberty 32-20, and a tough night for homecoming. Turned out to be a dud. So, but entertaining nonetheless. We hope you enjoyed watching it. We're going to bring you, try to get all these scores in that we can from around the state, the ones that we have so far. Justin's going to take off and do the AAA games here first.
On AAA, number 1, Cabot Midland all over Princeton, 54-7. Number 2, Martinsburg up in Spring Mills, 77-zip. Number 4, Musselman over Hedgesville, 62-6. No score since third quarter. Number 3, Spring Valley leads number 8, Riverside, 40-14. Score last night, number 6, William Park defeats Morgantown, 34-28. Upset right here. Hurricane defeats number 7 Huntington 24-7. Number 10 in AA Lewis County knocks off Buchanan Upshur 42-14. Fourth quarter score, number 12 George Washington leads number 10 Parkersburg 21-7. Number 11 Greenbrier East all over Oak Hill 42-7. Mountain Ridge Maryland defeats number 16 University 27-15. Albert Gallatin Pennsylvania over Hampshire 49-0. South Charleston blanks Woodrow Wilson 55-0, and St. Albans knocks off AA Lincoln County 24-6.
No, I believe you got the AA scores.
All right, guys. In Class AA, Fairmont Senior 33-0 over Weir. Number 3 Polka defeats Winfield. The Battle of Putnam County 56-21. Bridgeport all over AAA Preston 49-14. Last score we had, Shady Spring and Wyoming East, a really important game in AA. Shady Spring was up 27-20 over Wyoming East. Oak Glen up in Toronto, Ohio, 44-7. Bluefield all over Pikeview, 56-8. Frankfort, 45. Washington, Class AAA, Washington, 13. Nicholas County, big win for them over Braxton, 47-14. Braxton goes to 0-6. Brunswick, Maryland defeats Berkeley Springs, 42-7. Clay County gets a win tonight over Grafton 42-21. East Fairmont defeats Philip Barber 24-20. Logan 35, Scott 0. No score for Mingo Central Nitro. I don't think they have cell phone service down there on Minor Mountain.
We never get those scores.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things we never get their scores.
I drove through there today. There's no service.
Yep. The Lindsley School out of Wheeling 49-21 over Point Pleasant. Elkins, last score we had 26-24 over Roan. No score in Riverview and Twin Valley, Virginia.
No
like you said, one of those.
We know there's no service there. We've been there.
Herbert Hoover 17, Wayne nothing, and James Monroe all over Westside 40-6.
All right, in the single A ranks, number 1, Doddridge County. They Waller Gilmer County 47-0. Pendleton, number 2, 41-6 over number 4 Tigers Valley. We thought that'd be a little better game. Tigers Valley ranked number 4. They fall hard to Pendleton County 41-6. Our score tonight, Liberty 32, Midland Trail 20. Big win for Liberty point-wise. That may help them crawl back up into the race a little bit closer. Midland Trail, of course, ranked number 3. They'll drop. Williamstown, the number 5 ranked team, they defeat Warren, Ohio 33-27. Ritchie County 38-12 over South Harrison. Pocahontas County, Greenbrier West recovers after the early deficit, and a close halftime score. It was 12-10 at halftime. Greenbrier West wins it going away, or is winning it going away 34-10. Number 9 ranked Madonna 33-20 over Bealsville, Ohio. Parkersburg Catholic, Calhoun County, game still listed in the first quarter. St. Mary's defeats Work County 26-7. Northern Garrett, Maryland crushes Moorfield 33-0. Tyler Consolidated 28-14 over Buffalo. East Hardy 46-14 over Tucker County. Clay Battelle 43-33. They defeat Payton City. Cameron over Conotton Valley, Ohio 16-14. Good football game there. Montcalm and Hannon, I said at halftime, I think these two teams play every week, and we never get a score. So maybe they
may not score.
Maybe they just
could
play.
be the issue.
Yeah, maybe they just play. That game every week is listed in the first quarter. I think that's just stuck on that. Marietta, Ohio 54-8 over Magnolia. Meta Bridge, they put a whooping on Webster County 41-16. No score Van Mountview. Ravenswood 14-13 over Racine South Ohio. Independence 28-0 over Summers County. Bridgeport, Ohio 16-13. Sound like we got a little windstorm coming in. 16-13 over Trinity. 100 and Valley Wetzel, no score there, and no score as well in Waterford, Ohio, and Wahama. That's going to do it for the single A scores. That's going to do it for all the scores from around the state tonight. And again, we appreciate you guys listening. We invite you to join us Thursday night for the Coach's Corner. We have an open week this coming week for Midland Trail, so we might try to do something special in the Coach's Corner and have one of those big-time guests rolling in. So we hope you'll join us for that, and we'll let you know what's going on the rest of the way out for this week. 2 weeks from now, we'll be heading down to Buffalo as Midland Trail tries to regroup in this off week, get her going again in the right direction next week. For Justin Harrison, for Noah Sparks, I'm Greg Chris. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Good night, everybody. 106.9 Spirit FM would like to thank Card Electric, located in Fayetteville, for being a supporter of all your local high school sports. Card Electric, a proud sponsor of the Coach's Corner and WQTZ Game of the Week. For more information on this sponsor, go to 1069spiritfm.com.